So what y'all have planned for tonight?
Well, I just jumped into a party with a bunch of guys doing racing Gma NMs.
That sounds fun. It's gonna level some goldsmithing. Oh, damn.
60-day mark.
Actually,
I am working on bigger trials.
there you go. What was I doing? I already forgot. But Twitch has picked me up, so let's go with hello everyone. It is Thursday, July 14th, 2016 on Dentral. That's not Cynical, that's Chococat. Or Mithra, they kind of look alike, sorry. Lanos and Deoden sound like they're in a Discord server, and we're also playing Final Fantasy XI online. Alright, so the plan was, because yesterday we spent 3 hours killing Leviathan trying to get orichalcum sheets to drop, and they never dropped. And we're like, oh, this is getting dull. One thing more dull would be a whole 3 hours of goldsmithing. And but before that, I thought, well, let's just check the auction house real quick and see if they have any of those sheets. And they did, for like 10k a pop. And I was like, well then, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy them.
Are you really gonna stream goldsmithing?
I streamed cooking one time. Did that on my birthday. One other thing I wanted to check. I want to see if they got a weapon. Because nothing... It's high drama when you got like 24,000 in mats and they blow up in your face and it's like gone. All gone. You didn't even get a skill up. Kitty's trying to chew on me. She's going to have to go sit on the floor now. Go.
I do that with fishing very often. For some reason, I don't get level-ups.
Yeah. She didn't want to hop out of the lab. So she's trying to bite me and stuff. One other, but there were two reasons we wanted to level goldsmithing. One was for the orichalcum sheets. The other was for a item that also needed to be made, and this was for the relic sword. I forget what stage. I think it's the stage 2 version of Excalibur. So I'm just going to check, see if it's on there real quick. It's called
level 90.
Yeah, I think level 90-ish synth. A winged sword, I think is what it was called. Oh, that's the wrong button. We're sorting by the level. And I think it's like level 67-ish sword. There it is, a winged sword. That sounds right. Strength +2, vitality +2, agility +2, additional effect. Wind damage, because why not? They usually go for about 400k. Last one sold over a month ago. And given I could grab the mats.
Yeah.
And do a shout in Juno. Probably find somebody willing to make it for like a 50k tip, maybe 100k. The way money is these days. That wouldn't be too bad a thing. But I have been wanting an actual goldsmither of my own that can actually do that kind of thing. That's the whole purpose behind Dentral Core, is, you know, tomorrow since today. Well, actually, it was like yesterday since 10 years ago. But there's one other thing. Since we're on the Chococat, and I think today is the last day that you can do the festive swimwear kind of thing. I'm gonna pick up a swimsuit for it. Only because I really hate this level 25 empty gear that I put her in. I was like, we're not fighting stuff in the promies. At least I don't think we are. We're gonna keep spamming that thing and shoot! I hit the button too fast. I'm just alternating between A and B now. Basically, that's the Moogle going, you need to save them! And I don't even remember how to do this. It's been that long. You're supposed to cheer on, I think, the damsel, or the princess, when she's thinking the right thing, and then something else. I think it ends over here. Maybe it's already finished. Ah! And then when you see Prince Yahiko, just have to slap him. That's it. Slap. Just do it over and over again. Helps if you have a macro. Helps if you spell it correctly. Hey, it worked. We'll make a macro now. Here we go. Macro. This is me totally throwing the mouse across the desk now because it keeps moving stuff. Confirm. Let's make this. We'll do wave, which is /wave. Wow. And we're going to do slap, which is /slap. And then we're going to do, let's, dang it, put it here. Yes. Real nod to the princess. Comes another swimsuit girl. No. You shake your head no, it's princess. Love it how it targets everything except the one that you need. Then you can just slap them a couple times, maybe 3 times. And while that's going on, I'm going to multitask and I'm going to get Cyndaquil because she's got all my skill up heal. Now, there's 2 things I remember from Seekers of Outer Limb. You can get the Ionis effect, which would be selecting the 2 best up markets. And that'll give you a somewhat bonus to a skill up gain rate. I don't know what the bonus is. I think there is also a ring that you get for completing Seekers of Outer Limb that will also give you a skill up gain rate. I don't know if it's a gain rate or if it just decreases the amount of breaks you get. Either one
depends on what you want to skill up.
Yeah, I suppose so. Blah, blah, blah.
If you're skilling up something like magic, there's
well, I meant for crafting.
Oh, for crafting.
Mm-hmm.
There is a helmet.
Yes,
I
read
think
that.
it's part of a quest line.
Yeah, very long quest line.
There's also the rings too.
That's what I was thinking.
The Outer Limb rings.
Yes, there is a crafting ring. As part of the Seekers of Outer Limb stuff.
Defeat all the Outer Limb stuff. Be able to get the ring. And since this one has, I don't even think even started, and highest level job is 55. But wouldn't that be fun? Beating Outer Limb on a 55 red mage. Yeah, that probably would work. You probably have to have like a minimum level just to get this stuff. I was looking at that quest chain for the ring because the helmet. The helmet gives a plus 5% bonus to skill gain rate. It's from the vegetables everywhere or something like that. And that would be worth the hassle, except you have to also have access to your wield, I think is the name of the zone. And there'd be a lot of stuff that needs to be mini quests to navigate, because you need, what, rafting, I think, and climbing, maybe? See what she's gonna do here. Same rehearse lines over and over. Okay, start shaking your head no, because it's getting boring. I don't know if you just have to do it one time or several. Find out if they actually decide to walk forward. Come on. Forward! Okay, just keep spamming no. This is where I find out I've been disconnected. No longer in service. Maybe it's over? The prince concealeth behind his majestic facade. Okay, it's not over. Well, I don't know what they're doing. Usually they've done something by now. Did that really happen? Boring. All this for a swimsuit, I swear. The hat, unfortunately, is actual rare EX. You can't send it to other characters on the same account. At least that's what I read.
All this for a swimsuit, I swear. The hat, unfortunately, is actual rare EX. You can't send it to other characters.
I can hear an echo.
Deja vu.
Sorry. My mistake. I was trying to.
I was like, what a lovely voice. Who is that? It's got to be over, right? Because, okay, yeah. There we go. I thought I talked to her, but obviously I didn't talk to her enough. And there's our sprig of stuff. And now we're going to go over this way. And we got to do it one more time. Unfortunately. But before we do that, I got Cynical on a different controller. So I'm going to trade some gil over. And I also think I'm going to go ahead and grab all my fire crystals. So I should have about 12 stacks-ish of clusters. Well, maybe not that many stacks. Maybe 2 stacks of clusters. Wow. Cynical just got a lag spike. In Bastock. Maybe I should do a party. There isn't, like, any trust in PCs that will, if you have them out, it'll affect skill up gain rate, like, you know. What's that name of that?
Crafty.
Yeah, because that'd be silly. That'd be awesome, actually.
That would be just a little OP.
A little broken. No, that's...
So,
Uh-huh.
I do apologize. I know I missed yesterday's stream completely.
You didn't miss
But
anything.
Did you finish making your 109 equipment?
All the 109 is completed. There are 2 pieces left to be made into 119, the gloves and the legs. And we were missing 2 orichalcum sheets. And that was the whole point of tonight's episode, was to make the goldsmithing. Unfortunately, they have the orichalcum sheets available. We are still missing, now that I'm thinking about it, Exalted Lumber and used to be Xylem. Happy Thursday! It's going okay. We haven't lost all our money yet. I think I'm going to flee in the wrong direction here. Yep. So I'm going to run up here. Make a left. Before we even start the whole platinum ingot smithing thingy, let's just see. If it's got the Exalted Lumber, then there's really no... I mean, there is a point to level goldsmithing, so that we can make our own stuff in the future. But maybe not tonight. Materials, woodworking. We're gonna have to sort it, I bet. We're looking for Exalted Lumber. See if somebody shoved one of those on there. Sort. Scroll down. Cheers! Bouncing back and forth from you to Critical Role live audience tonight. Hello, Mental Ward. Happy Thursday. Let's see here. Exalted log, but no lumber. So here's the plan. It's not a good plan, but it's the plan. We were going to go ahead and take goldsmithing as close to 90 as possible. And then we were going to first we're going to make platinum ingots for about level 65, level 70-ish. And then use those ingots to make some platinum arrowheads, and we could probably take that up to about 70. And then from about 70, you can start using all the Ephraitites, Shivites, Titanites, stuff that we've been collecting ever since it started dropping, and use a wind crystal on those guys and turn them into gems and jewels. And since we're starting about 10 levels below the cap for it, hopefully a lot of them will break, but we won't necessarily lose our materials. And yeah, that was the plan. And try and take that all the way up to as close to 90 as possible. Chances are we're not going to have enough mats for it. But, I mean, this gal, she's missing a lot of stuff. She doesn't have her goldsmithing spectacles yet. She doesn't have the apron. And she just got 60 like last weekend, honestly. Still waiting for them to do something. Not like they're doing anything, so we'll slowly walk here. And then we're going to take all those platinum ingots that we turned into platinum arrowheads. And why are they walking away? That's right, they do that. And then we're going to send those to my woodworking mule, and he was going to attempt to skill up on platinum arrows. And then bundle those, and then one day when we get around to leveling a ranger, use that for, like, you know, bad guys with platinum. 'Cause what else are you gonna do with them? Except maybe try and stick them on the auction house. I don't know if anybody would buy that though, because it's like a level 50 arrow. But yeah. Got a new brand of coffee. It's that Swedish variety. What's it called? It's on the bag. Didn't help. Bavaria or something like that. And it was like the
Hello, mental ward.
slap the prince, everybody. Slapping the prince. Slapping prince. Oh, there he goes. It worked. Yay. Sorry, forgetting what I was going to say. Yep. So anyway, it's like Swedish coffee, except it was on sale, so it was like as much as the McDonald's brand coffee they sell at the grocery store. I don't know what to think of it just yet. And no milk, no sugar. It did add whiskey to it, because it's after sunset. Not allowed. Samsung's wireless connection just died. So turn it back on. Oh, you don't need it on. Am I kidding? This is like... I kind of wish this was shorter, you know? It's like, maybe if the dialogue going between these two on their stroll through Bastock markets was a little bit more... Oh, I don't know. Over here, lady. Did not work at all. That's okay. It means we get to slap the prince some more. Oh, I wish I could drink coffee, but my stomach just can't take it. They got pills for that. I have to take them. No, really, even Pepsid AC, not as many side effects. Once a day, it helps. Talk to your doctor first. I'm not even a licensed professional. Still want to slap the prince for some reason, but just not going to happen. Oh, wait. Why are you going backwards? She's going to do that yes or no thing now. Yep, she's thinking. He sure is confident around women. Too confident. Let's do the no. Hey, I think that worked. For a change. She's going to walk right through you. That is scary. That's some... It's a fatal frame action right there. Yeah, another old game from the PS2 era. They had... I don't know. Those the other one. It's like they're survival horror, or they used to be survival horror. Now it's just all action adventure. Who made Fatal Frame? I forget. Basically, it's like Ghost, and ghosts are attacking you, and the only way to save yourself was by taking pictures of them. And if you took a really good picture of them, you would do a lot of damage to them, and you get upgrades for your camera phone and all that fun stuff. That was a long time ago. It's like boss fights, you had to take lots of pictures of it. Me and my overactive imagination, there we go. Just keep prodding her onwards. And go down there so I can get my swimsuit. Used to be Xylem saying, "What's up, Lanos?" This way. Dang, they do walk slow. Working on dagger trials. So, which dagger trials? You probably said earlier, but I don't know if I heard you right. I bet it's a
I'm
Mandau?
working on MP. I'm currently on the Doom Voidwalker.
Okay.
And I recall it being a lot harder the first time around.
Remember back when Sky was hard?
And a lot more deadlier.
Deadlier. Fun times. What level do I have her on right now? I think I put her on Thief. Yeah, level 36 Thief, 18 Dancer. I think I like unlocked Dancer for all my mules. For some reason or another. So keep going, you can do it. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe again. Back to here. As many fire crystals as you can fit. Choose yes. Remember tractoring the fallen pillar in the sky? I don't remember that. I remember fallen pillar in sky. The fallen pillar in sky, because yeah, to get to what's the word I'm looking for? The kitty, Biako. Getting to his island was the suckiest because the regular stairs that they had were broken, or there was like something broken on top of it, so you couldn't go down. So I never saw it done, but I could see it work. So you get a white mage or somebody that's dead and tractor them across the broken stuff. That makes loads of sense. All right, so we're going to go ahead and equip this here gear. We've got ourselves, so let's go ahead and put it in the Mog wardrobe. Wheelhouse, Mog wardrobe number 2. Got space? You got space. Shove that in there. That and that, and that should be good. We're gonna do. There it is. Equipment. Y'all seen this before. It's just a Mithra and a tank top. Aw, I got saluted. So XACC. Waves. Of course, he ran away when it got good. Dang. She looks a little bit more tan than Cyndaquil. Just thinking out loud here. Maybe it's because it's later in the game day. She seems darker. That's probably it. Be awesome if she had the sunglasses, though. Probably work on that too. Take off the mahogany. You don't need no shield. There you go. So, guild points. Let's see how many we got. And this dude, been appointed by the Guild Workers Union to manage the trading of manufactured crafts and the exchange of guild points. The current requested item is a silver mask. You have 63,630 guild points. You need 70,000 for the sunglasses. And I'm just passing through. So there's Cyndaquil. She should have all the fire crystals, right? Yep. I'm gonna click the trade button. I'm gonna be like, trade? Are they the same height? They're the same height. How about that? Just the giant size as far as you know what happened? Cyndaquil, I clicked the as many as you can fit earth crystal option, and she had no inventory space. Alright, let's try this again. Hit the trade, fit in the trade, and I should have some. No, I really don't. I was gonna say I probably had something. Here we go. Goldsmithing that I could do, and it all disappeared. Let's try that again. Free type. And trade the silver mirror, surprisingly. Anybody know what silver mirrors are used for? I think somebody told me one time, I just don't remember. And take the tide stone too. Alright, we're going to go ahead and click the OK button. So now Cyndaquil is going to go talking to the Moogle once again. And we're going to do crystals returned to me. Fire. As many as you can fit. Yes. So you got Cyndaquil that has all crystals. Can't see it going on, but there's like Moogle magic. 27 fire clusters and 8 fire crystals. Trading again. So I'm going to be all up here. Hit the OK. Clicking the OK. Alright, now I forgot one last thing. Just gonna need money. I'm not exactly sure how much money you're allowed to trade at one time. So let's see if you can actually trade everything that you got, minus $1 million. Hit the OK. I'm sure this won't look sketchy as far as Square Enix is concerned. It's only $4 million. This probably looks sketchy. Alright, so right now, I've got Mithra in a bikini. She's got about 5 million in gil, ton of fire crystals, and a couple iron helmets. The reason we got the iron helmets is because of the guild points. We need to turn them into silver helmets, and I'm going to double check the recipe real quick here. FF11 silver. I think it's a silver helmet. Maybe it's a silver hat. Maybe it's just a silver helmet. You know, it's not like the dude didn't. It's a silver mask. Because totally looks like a mask that doesn't cover your face. We'll look on the BG Wiki and let's do monitor capture so y'all can see the funsies that I'm seeing. So what you're going to need, Goldsmithing 39, we got that fire crystal, got a lot of those iron masks, got 2 of those, mercury, and a silver ingot. Now, I just remembered what I forgot. The mercury. That's on a mule. But I think it should be in my inbox, because that was like the last thing I did before work this morning. Let's play Final Fantasy 11 on my alchemy mule. And it's like, hey, let's send some mercury towards my goldsmither, because that's what I think of. When you're making a mask, you get some mercury and some silver, and you're like, fun. No idea. Lanos, if you were going to aim for 30 levels in smithing in a couple of hours, would you pick up Ionis from Audolin? Or Deodin, would you do that? Or anybody?
For crafting, I don't know on that. I know that the Ionis does give you a boost to skill ups, but I don't think crafting was ever mentioned as part of that.
Okay. It was just, well, it couldn't hurt, could it?
No, it won't hurt.
I'll let it stew in my brain for a little bit more. I mean, all it's going to cost is just a trip over to Audolin. Alright, I'm going to shove this with the rest of the stones. That's how I sort everything. I've got like, this bag is used for keeping stones. This bag is used for rocks. What is a zircon? That's a transparent jewel. The storage is used for all my shiny gems. Which I should have traded over those orichalcum sheets to Cyndaquil while we were there. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some silver ingots. View the house. I'm gonna do... It's under my case. Hello to Mithra. Oh, Mithra sheets, that's a waste. Well, actually I do have some platinum ore. And 1 silver ingot. Oh, back to the Goldsmithing Guild. We're going to do fast up points because we're just going to use the home point crystal because that's faster. There's also food, a type of crunchy nut. I'll recognize it when I see it.
From the Kuro Google.
Oh, the Curio Vendor Moogle sells it? I'm gonna go pick that up on Cyndaquil. Traveling to another home point. I'm gonna do Audolin Isles, Western Audolin, home point auction house. Yes, please. And while she's going through that transformation sequence, I'm gonna run Cyndaquil over. See if we can pick up a stack of that food. What was it called? Maybe I'll remember when I see it. Oh, it's Fish's favorite song. I'm looking for a party music. Let's do travel to another home point. Current region, Bass Dock Port, and by the bunkhouse. Yes, please. Oh, I knew if I wasn't paying attention. This is kind of like, you know, trying to play Pokemon Go and driving. Just a bad idea. I think somebody almost ran me off the road today that was doing that. Cast Ionis. Do we have enough points for Ionis? Yeah, we do. Yay for shininess. I'm gonna run back. Maybe I could use a warp ring. Save the gil. But she doesn't have all those key items that everybody else has. It's, what, 500 to 1,000 gil to use the home point crystals otherwise? I think it said earlier. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I didn't see it. Even Cynical just walked into a wall. It's going to be one of those nights. Let us look at foodstuffs. Buy. Alright, so bean of milk, orange au lait, ula grande, milk, apple, drinks, rice balls, milk jerky, grilled hare. Okay, rabbit pie. I'll recognize it when I see it. If I see it. A lot of the sushis. Apple pies. Cream puff. Cream puffs. Sugar rusk. Chocolate rusk. I'm getting hungry. Coconut. Cherry macaron. It was a macaron. I remember that much. Increases rate of synthesis success by 3%. Increases synthesis skill gain rate by 3%. What else do they got? They got a coffee macaron that increases synthesis skill gain rate by 5%. 7%. That's the Kitron macaron. Those are 3k a piece. And increases rate of combat skill gains by 20%. Okay, so we run out of... They've got food that increases skill gain rate by 80%. That's redunculous. That's not a word. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Let's edit that part out. Going back up to the kitchen.
I guess it's not actual crafting skills. I guess it is combat skills.
No. They had the Kitron back there. Here, I'll just trade it to Chococat. It'll be easier. Then she can look at it. So we're gonna target this dude. The home point crystal. Travel to another home point. Current region, Bastock Mines. By the mock-ups. Yes, please. And momentarily... God, that guy's axe is awesome looking. She should be showing up right about here. Should be. Maybe. Maybe I picked the wrong book. There she is. See if we can hit the trade before she even shows up on the screen. There we go. Chococat wishes to trade with you. So you open up the trade button. And then... There it is. I remember I bought these off the auction house one time when I was trying to level up all my cooking, and it was like 120k for a stack. I wonder if it still is. I didn't think so, because that was like 12k. No, that was 36k because they were 3k pop. So under items, we're going to have Kitron Macaron, this dainty, colorful sandwich cookie with a lightly sweetened Kitron cream filling is beloved dessert of artisans everywhere. Increases rate of synthesis success by 7%. Increases synthesis skill gain rate by 7%. I don't know if that's a lot, but we're going to go ahead and take it. So we're traveling to another home point. We're going to go current region, Bastock Markets. Home point number 4. Yes, please. And finally, 35 minutes into the broadcast, we might actually do our first goldsmithing set. Maybe. Depends if I get distracted again. I don't know if the swimsuit makes me some type of perv, but really, if you're going to be staring at the backside of a Mithra while she's getting skill ups, playing with fire, you know, make her comfortable. That's not the one I wanted to talk to. This is. So we're going to buy, and I still need 1 silver ingot. And it's actually cheaper, if I remember correctly, to purchase the goldsmithing kit. Just a little bit cheaper, not by much, for the ingot. So you do item, fire crystal, find the goldsmithing kit. It was at the very bottom. Watch this one break. And I'll be all like, oh man! Just to show y'all, I do have a little bit of goldsmithing. And a lot of nothing else. Yay! So now, you take a fire crystal, you take an iron mask, take a silver ingot, and a piece of mercury. I think that's what it was, right? Fire crystal, iron mask, mercury, silver ingot. Click OK. Let me see what that does. This should make a silver mask. For lucky, maybe a silver mask plus 1. Probably won't be that lucky. It'll probably blow up. Good news is it didn't explode. Yay, then we're just going to hit the last synth button. Even though last synth button is like 6 last synths all pulled up together. Another thing I forgot to check. What is today's skill up thing? Right thingy. It's alchemy! How about that? Should be doing this on our alchemy mule. But no. So now, what's the best assault to spam if you're trying to farm assault points? It's really your favorite. Excuse me, I went down the wrong throat. Actually, I came back up the wrong throat. If you got captain rank, then I like to do the one where you're fighting the Cerberus mob at the end, because you just run into a room, kill it, run out, get some more points, run back in, and just reverse over, as opposed to trying to do a whole bunch of other stuff. I guess it also helps to know what your rank is and what you have available to you. When we were doing it, back in the golden days, we would farm the Lujuam cleansing, where you have to kill all the worms in less than 30 minutes. And I don't have a captain rank, I'm just the first rank. Okay, so out of those, it's toss-up between the Lujuam cleansing, and then there's another one where you're opening up the treasure chest. And if you have summoner leveled with a Carby, then that can be done. Because the one with the treasure chest, basically, if I remember correct, I don't know the name of it, unfortunately. Might be Golden Salvage. Yeah, actually, I think that's the name of it, Golden Salvage. You're supposed to open up one treasure chest that everyone's looking for, and the rest of the treasure chests down there are mimics, and they will attack you, and they hit kind of hard. If you got the Carbuncle pet, then it'll automatically start attacking the mimic as soon as you gain aggro, and you can run away from it, and then Carby will either get himself killed or kill the other thing, or you can dismiss him and summon him back and then just try on for the next one. And that's how a lot of people also did back in the good old days. Honestly, if you're just trying to farm assault points, I don't know. It might be worth your effort to try and actually just clear all 5 of them and then get the rank up. Because you get more assault points the first time that you clear one than you do for after repeating it. But, yeah. The worms is pretty much easy. The only thing that I think would hinder you is getting lost or getting stuck on the stairs, because I always got stuck on the stairs. Wow, you get 5,700 guild points for that. Wow. 69,330 guild points. Really? It's like 670 guild points away from... Oh man, how much total do you get for trading that in? God damn, that was the wrong button. Those stairs are the spawn of the I always hated those stairs. I always ran them on Dent when he was Hume, and he's always getting stuck. And oh, the Elvon in the party with us, they had no trouble with it. They were like taking 2-3 stairs at a time. Yeah, they are the spawn of the devil. I never want to do that on a Taru turret. Okay, so you get 5,700 guild points for 2. I think you can get a third one. And yes, JMac50, Rekatron. Happy Thursday, everybody. It doesn't show on here. I'm gonna have to go to the Cyclopedia page to get a total number of points. Alright, you get 6,080 points total. Now close that out. Here's what I'm thinking. I gotta get the calculator for this one, because if it's worth 6,080 points, we got 5,700, was it? 5,700. That's not going to be enough. We're still going to be a little short. Oh, that's lame. Yeah, that's... Wait a second. 5,700. 6080 minus 5700 is 380. That's what I was thinking in my head. I must have hit the wrong key, because when I did it on the calculator, it was like, no, that'll get you a difference of 1,100 points. And I'm like, I don't think so. Otherwise, it'd be like, let's make one more helm, because you can get like 300 more points. That's not enough. So no sunglasses tonight. Sorry, Cindy, but we're gonna look under View House. We're gonna go ahead and grab all of the platinum ore that Song and Senegal have farmed for us over the past, oh jeez, I don't remember how long she's been farming that stuff, but it's been a while. And because it's going to make me cry every time one of these synths breaks, and they'll probably break, even though it's only 4 little difference, I don't want them to break. So now we're going to eat some food. Kitron macaron. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that explosion +2 and that high ether +2, but I don't know. Probably do something. And even though they kind of said facing towards the fire star, the Ifrit star, oh no, what star, doesn't actually do anything as far as synthesis success rate goes, we're going to do it anyways. Okay, so that's the orichalcum ore. I'm going to use that one just yet. Okay, here comes our very first ever platinum ingot synth. Does she have a thing on her hand? Yeah, I guess it's like a little flower. That's neat. Yay! Did you see that? Not a single skill up. Dang it. Alright. So, we're gonna hit the macro that just spams synths over and over and over again. This is basically your make a sandwich macro, because you can just hit this button, she'll do 6 more of the same synths, assuming that she has all the materials necessary. And you can go make a sandwich, go to the bathroom, read a book, shave, you know, stuff. Come back, hit the macro again. I remember one time, it was I think I was skilling up, oh, what was it? I think it was stone cheese. Stone cheese is an awesome cooking synth. You need dark crystals, which you can farm off the clusters in sky. Then you need milk and salt, which you can buy from the cooking guild, and it's cheap. In fact, it's so cheap that the material that you get, the stone cheese, you can actually sell it right back to the guild for a profit. But yeah, did they change weapon skill damage formulas at some point? And I don't know. Probably, but that's just one of those things that, oh, we got our first skill. Yes. Mr. Humpo, happy Thursday. If anybody knows, and I'm not exactly sure what Lenos is referring to as greater amphitheater. How do you say that?
Yes, actually they did.
Oh.
They did increase the damage of like all the weaker weapon skills.
Happy Thursday. Yeah, awesome. So, they'd be worth using in skill chains, perhaps, or...
Yes.
Makes sense. So it's possible at level 99 or 119, a monk won't be laughed at for using combo? That's the best one. Explains why
I don't know about
guillotine.
that.
Oh, darn.
Well, it'd still be better than shoulder tackle.
I love shoulder tackle. It's like, what was that? Was that the stun? That was the one that was a stun, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I was told not to use that in Dynamis because they had black mages that would do stuns, and they were worried that me, who was well known for using shoulder tackle at the right moment, would screw them up. It's like, wait, so-and-so stunned him. That messed up our order. And I'm like, there's an order? God, I'm glad I wasn't a black mage in the golden days. How annoying that would have been. It's like, you missed your stun rotation. I'm like, I did? Is that why we wiped? They're like, yeah, it's all your fault. Fail, black mage. Fail. Synthesis canceled. It must mean we're There's going to be a second macro. This is how lazy I am. Macro, thief, confirm. I'm going to call this one cluster. And you're going to do item, fire cluster. Because everything I like to do as 2 macros. 1, fire cluster. 2, last synth. 3, grab your tasty beverage with some alcohol in it and enjoy. Cheers, everyone. We're leveling up goldsmithing in style. It'd only be in style if she had sunglasses. Is there a way? No, there probably. Is there a way that you can use your vouchers to purchase more, say, like goldsmithing points?
No.
Is there another way, like one of the tutorial record of eminence quests that we probably haven't done on this character might give you some goldsmithing points?
I don't know about points, but maybe skill ups.
Looks like we've already done it. Wait, here's a copper ring. Alright. 100 sparks, 500 XP. Because I remember fishing had a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, go fish this up, and you get this rod. It's like, go use this rod, fish this up, and you'll get, you know, this rod. Are we already out of platinum ingots? Really? We went through my entire lifetime supply. This is gonna be expensive. How many ingots have we made so far? 11. All that. They're like, what, 3.5 stacks? I don't think it was that many. Alright, here comes the first expensive purchase of the evening. Actually, 450 times 2 is 900. 900 times 2 is 1800. 1800 per silver ingot is still more expensive than... Sorry. I thought it was going to be closer. Than the... Yeah, that's more expensive than the 1050. That's 2/3 cheaper. Or 1/3 cheaper. More than half. But yeah. So I'm looking for... Here. Platinum ore. 6,000 a pop. Why is platinum ore almost as much expensive as aluminum ore? Thrill me that, Batman. Alright, nope. I almost bought the gold shades. That would have been a miss key. And curiosity, I don't have anything that goes past 50. No. So. Alright, so 12 of those. We haven't even dinged 61 yet, have we? No. Let's face east. That's the water direction. See what happens. Pick back up a tasty beverage. This is only gonna be enough for like 3 cents, isn't it?
Now,
Yeah.
I would suggest that you check the FFXI Clopedia site.
Mm-hmm.
Because that website has been updated with new information on places that you can get items to craft.
Okay.
Specifically, I believe that you can spend some what are they called? Sparks of Eminence.
Mm-hmm.
To acquire some of the armor materials to actually build pieces for goldsmithing.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that worked with alchemy.
Okay.
Like literally, I was, driven nuts trying to figure out how in the world am I going to get from like 90 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
And after visiting this website, I was like, oh, I can go to the Sparks of Eminence guy and just pick up the piece that I need, and then because I had the rest of the material, it just didn't have, one piece.
Okay. Here's that thing I was thinking about from the Ionis deal, and JMac50 is asking what level is my goldsmithing. It is at level 60, last I checked. Unless we got like a level up. Don't look like it. In order to gain this bonus, the Inventors Coalition must have reached a certain edification level. See the owner's page for more details. So, certain modifications and modifications gained by Mog House Furnishings can help lessen the amount of breakage. Modifications additionally reduce material loss. The Super Cooper Power Artisan Advantage can help lower the material loss rate. Okay, this is just with breaks. I'm looking more interested in, here we go, crafting food, macarons. The Sharper Shoal, which can be obtained through Inside the Belly. That's the one where you trade a fish to the dude in Selbina, and you can get a back piece that increases synthesis gain rate. Seems to increase skill up rate by 25%. Example, if you had a 20, yeah. So, but that's fishing up a Matsia, and I don't think I can fish that up. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can. It'd be awesome. I mean, one of these days I'm going to go after it because I want everything. I'm going to purchase 2 stacks and then hit the button. Well, we peruse the internet again. Last cent. Don't breaks. We don't have the bonus to goldsmithing anymore. I don't think we're going to need it. Not for like 4 levels. The Overall Ring, the final reward, Seeker's Adeline mission storyline. That'll also give you a bonus. Let's see, high quality synthesis, miscellaneous crafting rules, crystals and high quality crystals. Equipment, here we go. For goldsmithing, they have the Trainee Burin, which is part of a Jeweler's Lament. This is from... oh, it's a weapon. Latent effect, goldsmithing skill +1. The latent effect activated when goldsmithing skill is 40 or lower, so that won't affect us, unfortunately. It's a shame, too, because it's like after 40 is when everything starts getting super expensive. Crafting Torques. With the addition of Grounds of Valor, crafting torques were introduced to the game. These torques are found in treasure caskets in certain Grounds of Valor zones and add 2 skill. So the goldsmithing comes from a goldsmither's torque, and it's in the Den of Rancor. Of course it is. Alright, it's level 72, so she wouldn't be able to wear that. It's just in a treasure casket, so... I mean, that'll be... I mean, when we're going after high quality stuff, that's definitely worth going after. And then there's all the guild point gear, and I'm just double checking to make sure that they don't have a... I really wanted to say that just be nice if you could use your copper vouchers to purchase more guild points, but that would be broken. Maybe that's how everybody does it now. Did we get 61 yet? I was hoping that maybe it would have dinged while I was looking away. Let's see, B status, craft skill, it's still 60. Good news is we haven't, doesn't sound like we've broken any of these yet, despite our best efforts. Who wants the sunglasses? Alright, Korra leveled his goldsmithing up to 60 just for the glasses, and then as soon as he got the glasses he changed guilds. Nothing wrong with that. There's 1 and 2. I mean, I've got the bone crafting glasses on. Okay, do that closer button. Hey, it's Divinium Deus. Happy Thursday. I might have even said that correctly. Probably didn't. Usually don't. Like to think that I do. Lenos, did your phone come in yet? Talking about random thoughts. Lenos isn't with us right now. Please leave a message. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Come on. Wasting the food. Give us the buffs. Maybe if it was like Water's Day. Probably just get break after break after break. Another... Okay. Speaking of breaks, well, look on the plus side. At least you only lost one platinum ore. I have to purchase that again. So he's making the ingots, which is basically, I think it's 3 orichalcum ingots with 1 platinum ingot. We're not going to try and skill up on those. That's like difficult. I don't think there's any way to obtain easy orichalcum ore. This guy's going to go crazy when you start seeing me turning these ingots into arrowheads. Or maybe not. Maybe it's necessarily lost. Let's go ahead and go back to the cyclopedia, because I know that they've got guides, but a lot of them were made you know, back in the good old day when people used to buy stuff on the auction house. Just pick one at random. First one on the list. Guide is... Sounds like it exploded. Oh, that's another piece of platinum. So sad! Can't do anything about that. Well, I mean, we're gonna get breaks. And we're gonna lose like 6k or 24k a break. I don't know, we might get lucky, we might not. Seatown Woodies. I think I've looked at his stuff before. But his only goes up to 60, so... Well, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes he takes them up a little bit further. See? Alright, Platinum Ingot, 61. Fire Crystal, Platinum Beast Coin. No, not that one. Platinum Ore, Platinum Nugget. These cost more and more of a loss than gold ingots were, but supply is tighter and the options are less. Platinum Sheet. Useless, except for skill. That being said, break out the calculator to compare how much buying ingots and NPCing the sheets would cost compared to making the ingots yourself. Hydropotas. I was actually looking at this. If it wasn't for like the 8 level difference, but use a mithril sheet, bone patas, which I believe you can purchase with sparks, and then the animal glue, which low level alchemy sin. And there's the Mobleman sheet, but this one you have to go farming goblins. And oh, no, we dropped that off. Here we go, platinum arrowheads. This is what I wanted. Make those to 70. Wind crystal, copper ingot, platinum ingot. These make 6 arrowheads each NPC for 360 gil. There really isn't anything even close to decent in this stretch. Alright, post 70 ideas, shrimp lanterns. Orichalcum ingots, elemental beads, muscle belt. So much cheaper now, I can't believe it. Ice ore, beads, regular auction house at cost. Scintillant ingot. We're not making stuff, are we? Yeah, because we must have run out of mats. Purchase the buy. We're going to go back to there. 2 stacks. Trying not to look at my ever-decreasing... See, we're already down 500,000. And we haven't gotten to 61 yet, have we? No. It's got to be close. It better be close. Let's see what else I got. Vanquish plantoids. Love vanquishing plantoids. Let's go ahead and check out Gatsby's. Preface, guild point items, shaded spectacles is what we want. Recommendations, please have a good source of income to help fund goldsmithing. Do not expect to make significant amounts of money when you are starting. This is especially true before level 60. Study your server's market. Do not follow this guide blindly, it's only a guide. It's got little pictures on it too. Let's go all the way down. I bet that was me that blew up. I don't even want to look. Alright, platinum ingots, 64. Goldsmithing is main craft. Hydropotas, here it is. Fire crystal, mithril sheet. We got a lot of mithril sheets, I think. There it is. Level 61. Yay! 29 more levels to go. I'm going to turn up monitor capture now. Right, check out View House. I said View House. Mug case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish stacks of Mithra sheets. So... what level is a safe level to approach something that's 68? I mean... I don't know, that's a question, right? It's... technically I could try it right now. And if it doesn't succeed... I mean, if I grab... 7 level difference. If I grab the bonus, so it'll take off 3 levels, so it's only a 4 level set. And the problem is you have to go buy a ton of, what do you call it? Bone patas. Cynical could do that, and she could just run them back and forth as. It looks like her hair's on fire. That's an idea. Of course, Cynical's gonna have to move some space because she doesn't have a whole lot of space right now. We'll send it all to Song. Alright, here's what I'm doing off camera. Cynical's running into a mog house. Song Garthol's turning his controller back on. We're gonna dump a bunch of stuff on the Song. Just for space. And then we're gonna run out, do that thing again. Cluster. We need to purchase something. Yep, we do. So... anything that gets us closer to 70 is good. So we're doing here Mog House. Why is this computer so slow? Oh my goodness. Delivery box. Send. Click button. Let's just send it to myself. That's all stuff that I need. Signature. Send that quill. I tell you, I caught up. What'd you say?
Level is your goldsmithing at?
61, and it just got there.
Okay.
I'm thinking... I forgot what it was called. The Hydro Patas. It's the fire crystal, mithril sheet, animal glue, and bone patas. Because you can purchase the bone patas with sparks. At least I think you can. Should be able to. I guess I should double check that before I set my heart on it. Shove the tacos in there. Yay, tacos. Alright. And we're already out of stuff again. Well, there's many still ups this time. That's a fast way to go through Gil, isn't it? Platinum ore, 2 more stacks. Trying not to think of the money lost right now. Totally thinking of the money lost right now. Oh well, it's not like we can't get it back. Select an area to exit to Bastock Mines. And we'll use that to go to the markets. Stuff. There we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. I already said it. I'm gonna say it again. So I'll probably forget it. Cyndaquil, who you can't see right now. She's off screen. She's running to that dude that you can purchase gear from with sparks. Traveling to another home point, current region, fast stock markets. By the exit. Yes, please. I used to always say by the entrance. I still want to say by the entrance. But you don't enter the stock markets from there. You leave the stock markets from there. So here's another question, though. No, that's probably not it. We don't exactly call, you know, the exit to Gustaberg. It's more like the zone line to Bastock Markets or Bastock Mines or North Gustaberg. Alright, Isakoth. I don't remember what level Bones Patas are. Level 40, I would guess. No, level 56. That's kind of spiffy. So, check out the level 50 stuff. This is where I'm going to find out. What do you mean you don't have bone patas? You don't have bone patas. Oh my goodness! So much for that thought.
They don't have it.
I don't see it. They got Dark Steel Knuckles at 54, then it shoots up to Dark Steel Katars at 59.
Okay.
And let's see what level my what level it is to make a bone patas, because I do have a bone smither. It's level 68. And you need a crab shell, which we got, giant femur, which we got, carbon fiber, which I also have. After she's through with this stack of stuffs, we're gonna try something. Well, actually, we're just gonna log out to my other Mithra crafter, Essentero. She's the bone smither. Is that it? No more smiths? That's it. So we're gonna hit the log out button. We'll just log it right here. Unfortunately, Antarel's not in a swimsuit. Maybe we should do that before we start making a bunch of... No, sorry. I just want to see what her bone crafting skill is at. I would imagine it's in the 50s. I would not imagine it'd be in the low 60s. Awesome if it was in the low 60s. But...
Well, okay, so here's another option for you.
Okay.
Nail breakers.
Nail breakers. Not familiar with that one.
It's a little high.
How high?
69.
Okay, it's just one level higher than what I'm looking at.
It's a bilbo,
Okay.
a gold ingot, and mercury.
Gold ingot? Really? I don't have a lot of those.
Oh, okay.
I got plenty of mithril sheets. Well, I say plenty. I got like 5.5 stacks of mithril sheets, which is why I was caught my eye in the bone patas.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That would get me about 60 cents. Ish. Okay. How embarrassing. Let's see what she gets out of the mask today. Be something good. Oh, we got some Trent bulbs. So much for that. What's on the floor? Take it out. Next potion and another mannequin body. We already have a mannequin body. So we throw the mannequin body back into the ocean. We need to make a mannequin on this character. Actually, she has a mannequin. I thought this was the one that did have. Anyways. Status. Crafting skill. 55! So that is 13 levels too high.
Okay.
So,
I'll have to scratch that one off the list.
so
Okay.
close. Alright, so back to the platinum ingots then.
Yeah.
It's not like we're not going to use them for something. Like,
I know. I really hope that I would at least give you something to work with.
I mean, we just need to get to 70-ish. Yeah. So once we get there, then I can just start using wind crystals and all the free tights and other ites. And that would be fun. Well, it'd be okay if they break too, because I get to use that item again. What else we got? Well, the wonderful thing I love about Last Synth, you can log out the character, log back in, hit the Last Synth button, bam, they get right to it. Assuming that they have the materials, which I don't think she does. I'm going for 2 more stacks of platinum ore, which will get us 6 cents of platinum ingots. Assuming nothing breaks. Because even on these guides, it's talking about do the... Well, here's another one, though. Alright, from 54 to 59. And I didn't even hear the synth on that one. Oh well. And the way they redid skill ups is that you can actually go all the way up to 10 levels past the synth. It's just a slower skill up gain rate. And claws, with the animal glue and the mithril sheet and the fire crystals, that would take you up to 59, and then 69. Making hydro claws. This is a great recipe if you decide to make the claws. Buying them from the NPC is cost prohibitive, even with expensive ingredients. Unless beetle jaws have quadrupled in price, it's worthwhile leveling smithing so you can make this recipe. You will need smithing at a later date. You will need 38 smithing for this scent, so you also need smithing for that. Or maybe you just need smithing to make the claws. Who knows? Did we get 62 yet? Bet not. Why do I keep going to quest? I'm just used to that, I suppose. 61. Back to the crystals. Here's a question. These platinum arrowheads cap at... Ooh, what's a word? What do they cap out at?
Platinum arrowheads?
Yeah, level 70. It's probably too early to try and start making those now.
If you just hit 61, I would probably say yes, because you're going to probably break a lot.
Yeah, and I'm okay with breaks. I'm just not okay with loss. I mean, you lose a copper ingot, no problem. It's like, what, 12 gil, you're out.
That's what you'd be looking at.
Platinum ingot, you're out, and that's like 24k. But that's the trade-off, right? What can you do? Last synth again? There we go. Guess I hit the button too early before and she was on a cycle. What if there's like a decent recipe that you could skill up on? And decents are terrible to get skill ups on. I've tried it before.
Yes, they are.
It's like if there's something that you can purchase from the Sparks dude and then try to explode it. Gold pata is capped at 76, which is the pata is the gold ingot and the mercury. She's not doing anything, so we must have run out of mats. Let's fix that. Buy platinum ore. So 6 times 12 is 72k. 72k times 2 is 144k. 144k times 2 is 288. So every stack of fire crystals we're going through, it's 144k. Is that right? Wait, hold on. 6,000 times 4 times 12, 288,000.
Okay,
I did the math last night.
As a note for you, my friend, gold is going to be a huge thing for you, so... Gold ingots. No.
No, it's an investment, is what it is. It's no different than...
I mean, I'm just jumping ahead to, like, the next 10 skill-ups, and everything requires a gold ingot of some kind.
Yeah,
or a gold earring.
No. There is one thing. I gotta...
That doesn't require gold.
That does not require gold. I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, I gotta find that thing. Oh yes, the Sapati boots.
That's it. There you go. Where'd the goldsmithing go? GOLD, a thing like THING. There we go. Category goldsmith. I'm gonna pull up the deals. So I think this one caps at 80. I think. That's why I wanted to start on at 70. Actually, let me pull up my Google Sheets. All crafts to 110. Goldsmithing. And you are like, what is he looking at? I'm sorry. Monitor capture. Better. So the breeze geodes is what I was doing last week, and that got us up to 60. So platinum ingots I planned on doing to about 64, 65, and then somehow made everything out of those platinum ingots carry me all the way up to 76. And then we're going to start using the Afritites. So, because I think that capped at around 80, but that was before. Here, just go straight to 80. It's either 80 or 81. Scroll down. Maybe it's on the next one. Gotta be on the next one. Did I just see Sulu with a Pikachu? Yeah, Sulu with a Pikachu. Advertisements. Where did you see it? Maybe it's not on here? Okay, hold on. IFRI Efreet. How do you spell it? Tight? There it is. Efreet tight. Doesn't roll off the tongue well. Alright, Goldsmithing. 81. It makes a sunstone with a wind crystal. That's why we need to get to, I guess, 71 to be able to even attempt it. And you can do this with all those stones, if I remember correctly. Are you out? Do you need a cluster? Or are you just completely out of mats again? No, yeah, she's completely out of mats. So we're gonna do by platinum ore. 2 more stacks. And that's it. All facing west. Because reasons. So, yeah, this makes that. And if you start around 71, you'll get a lot of breaks. And then you take that to 81. You can even keep going all the way up to 98 just with these things, assuming that you have enough of those stones. I think you can do the same thing with Titanite. Titanite. Click. Excalibur Mine, level 75. Ronfar Cat, congratulations! So jealous. Barrel, a yellow jewel. Goldsmithing 81, use a Titanite with a wind crystal. Get that. Fortunately, if you get any high quality stuff, it's... Well, high quality since I don't think will count, but... Anyway, that was the idea. And you could take that all the way to about 91, and then you gotta start on stuff like Skittalont ingots and then silver Cassandras. And that could probably get you all the way up to 110, but really we just want to get close to 90 without running out of gil. I mean, it's not like we're running out of gil. I still probably have about 10 million stowed away here and there on various mules. Song, I think he's up to about 2 million. Dent, I think, has about 3. So, and it's not like the next time there's a gain XP event, we're not going to be able to make 6 million. But yeah. And yes, definitely congratulations on Excalibur. That's going to be one of the things we can go on after. I just realized something. Syndical can be upgrading the rest of her gear, except for the exalted lumber pieces that's going to be needed with that one thing. The leggings? Yeah, there's travel to another home point. Current region, that's stock markets. Home point number 4. Yes, please. And here we go. Tell me, are you going to do the macro where you yell out "Fool" every time that you use Knights of the Round? Definitely should. Your GSM looks better than mine. Oh? Let's see what you got here. I'll open it up, and that's pretty nice. Nonetheless. Now Afterglow it. Indeed! Now Afterglow. What are we up to? We got 62? It doesn't look like it, does it? We got... Oh, nope, there it is. Right there at the very top, Chococat's goldsmithing skill reaches level 62. We do that before we lost 4 million? Equipment, not items. Kick-ass, 2 levels. 1 million gills. More farming. Oh my goodness. I looked at the what was required for upgrading that thing to 119, and I'm all like, Square Enix still hates us. He's like, we need you to go kill 200,000 skeletons using Knights of the Round. I'm like, alright. I was gonna do that anyways. That's it. There's all that. Fool! 200,000 times. Definitely worth it. Then, go and get a bird game. Because, you know, dual wield. It's like we got both shields, but the game won't let us equip both shields at the same time. So, I'm going to equip 2 swords. Because that's what we like to play the game. Oh, I still got monitor capture on? No, I got that all turned off. Good. Alright, so... I don't know if we can do a different angle with the Chococat. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to bring Cyndaquil over and snag one of them orichalcum treats. Probably both. And then head her up to Juno. Pick up the, we got the Paladin boots. And the Paladin gloves.
Okay, I think I found something.
Okay. What'd you find?
Nope, I did not. Shoot.
Trade with the Syndicate.
Oh, well, yeah, yes, I did. Okay. So, the Mithril breastplate, which is the item that you need to actually move on to the next
Level 70 and above? Yeah.
yeah, the next tier. You can actually purchase those with Sparks of Eminence
The Mithril gear?
and desynth them.
Oh. But like, that doesn't require any smithing or anything like that. I guess it wouldn't. What level is the Mithril breastplate, if you don't mind me asking? Because
67.
purchase level 67 gear. I thought it only went up to level 50. Did they change that? Let's do Juno. Let's do Port Juno. Let's do entrance. Yes, please. It's worth a shot. That's
Oh, wait a minute.
definitely cheaper. Let's go take a look. We're doing travel to another home
Something's not right. That's not showing as something you can desynth.
Entrance. We'll just buy one. And if we can't
Okay.
desynth it, then we'll trade it when we hit 68. It'll be like, no loss. I really didn't think that you could purchase stuff that was above level 50 with the Sparks dudes yet. Let's see. Those are all weapons.
If that doesn't work, try buying the mail breakers.
The mail breakers? Okay.
Yeah, they go for 303 Sparks of Eminence, and then desynth them.
What level are those?
69.
Okay. Mail breaker, sword, 303. But I didn't see the gear. And at least not in the 51 to 70 range. Because it goes from bows. to
The Mithril
harps.
breastplate, I'm sorry, level 49.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
I'm sorry, when I said 67, I thought I was
Oh, yeah.
crafting level.
That makes more sense. Next page. Man, you know what sucks? We'd have to go through all this menu each and every time you want to get one. Alright. Oh, gee. Yeah, that's like quite a
might be easier.
few pages. It's like... Alright, we got one Mithril breastplate. We're running back to the guild. Travel to another home point. Current region. Fast Talk Market's home point number 4 without even looking. Yes, please. Curial! I know that name from somewhere. It was like long time ago. Perhaps even back during the golden days. Or maybe it's something that somebody's name that sounds similar to that. I don't remember. That wouldn't surprise me either. I remember the first time that I came back and I recognized someone from Blue Dot Gang from the good old days, but I wasn't 100% sure because I've seen Cordy on different characters, and he usually, I'm assuming it's a he, usually picks all his characters with similar names to it. And then one time I was like talking to this one guy that I thought was him, and he was like, "You sound really cool and all, but I'm afraid you think I'm somebody else." There's another guy in the server that's got a really similar name. It's like, "Oh, so you're not from Blue Dot Gang?" I'm like, "No, sorry though." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." You know? And so it's like the next time that I saw Cordero. You can style lock Excalibur while equipping Excalibur on any job. And you can purchase Excalibur with guild points this month. Not guild points, login points. It totally mean to say that.
For all those people that really want Excalibur,
Uh-huh.
or just use the weapon skill.
Actually, you can use the weapon skill with the Excalibur?
Well, it's another version of it. It's called Knights of the Rotund.
Okay. Still be awesome.
Not exactly, you know, Knights of the Round, but...
Dual wield Excalibur with the Excalibur. There you go. Just because you can. I'm gonna hit the trade button. We're going to... I'm making space on Cynical again. Wow. Trying to get skill ups on Chococat. How's that? This is basically what I do on the weekends. Except she's on that computer and she's on that computer, and yeah. And we're sometimes watching Lanos and sometimes... Because it's early in the morning on a Saturday and I'm like, why am I up? And sometimes I wake up and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, oh no! Half the day's gone. Why? Why did I do that? Let's see. I'm gonna trade some stuff now. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Monset, see what's required with the gloves, artifact equipment. We are looking for Reverence armor, and we're looking for the Reverence gauntlets +1. We need the Reverence gauntlets, which we got the orichalcum sheet, a beryllium ingot. The sheet adds mics to his streams. You hear that, Lanos? My Lanos has a mic. He, I believe the understanding I understood it as is it's about the game, not about the person playing the game. Because as soon as the stream's over, he turns his mic back on and chattering fool. That's not true. He likes to chatter. I like to chatter. Can't shut me up sometimes. Don't we all know that yet? Are we out of mats again, Miss Choco Kitty? Those of you that don't know, Chococat is a real thing. I think it's more popular in Japan. You're probably more familiar with Chococat's friend Hello Kitty. There was a galka on the server a long time ago whose name was Hello Kitty. He was AFK Bazaar one time, so I made a Chococat Mithra, stuck it up next to him. I don't know if he ever got it, but yeah. It was just always fun seeing this big, giant, fat galka called Hello Kitty. Your mic on his stream would be nice too. That's an idea. Actually, I don't know. My voice on the weekends, I'm like... just reflux. Platinum ores, +1. Platinum ore +2. Last synth. Probably got some extra crystals. Watch us run out of fire clusters. Alright, so... what did I forget to do? Ram's Tales Chapter 8, orichalcum sheet, and beryllium ingot. Do we have... Hi, friend. It's Sir Wedgie. Happy Thursday, Sir Wedgie. Alright, I don't know if I've got the Chapter 8s on me. I might have to grab those off of the Moni set. Let's see. Now you got 2 Chapter 8s, so you're gonna need 6 more. We're going to do the... I know, it's so much fun watching me do something else screen. Chapter 8s. We have 19 of those. You only need 6. And so I'm going to hit the number 6 with an enter. And here you go, 6 copies of Ram's Tales Chapter 8. I think it's awesome that they store that stuff for you without charging you anything for it. Because if I was running the 10 Shoto, we would totally be charging y'all for it. This might seem a little etchy.
Yeah, I'd be charging for the name.
Right? Alright, let's keep that going here. I'm gonna open up this one and I'm gonna look for a Chococat making a fire synth, but looks like it's all at the wrong angle. So we'll just do it right here. Print screen twice. What's up here? Maybe at the top. If I didn't hit print screen twice. There it is. It's laggy, which is not a good sign. It's because I have the Internet Explorer windows open still. I'm going to close all those. Go back to collection. I'm going to drag you over here. And we're going to do rectangle capture. That should be enough. We're going to do crop, file, export as D drive, videos, FF11 box art, export, export, close. No, I don't wish to save the discarded changes. Close, close. Alright, we're going to change our box art. Since she's no longer dressed like that, it's only fair to, Deodin did a mistell. Slash point slash left. That's not that nice, but, you know. So we're browsing. Probably one of the last ones. Uh-oh. Did I? I probably saved it in the wrong one. Go up. No, box art. Should be right next to that one. No, it won't. It'll be under OBS because it was an OBS screen capture, so it won't have the POL. How's your toe, Dale? That's a good question. Has your toe fallen off yet, or... I hope it hasn't fallen off, actually. There it is. Click the OK button, hit the Edit Scene button. Let's drag this down so there's no darkness. Let's go over here. Man, that's a little bit grainy, isn't it? I guess that happens. Edit Scene. Of course, now we're going to have to move the camera around. Are you out of Platinum ore again, my dear? She is. Or is it just crystals you're out of? Could be the crystals. And last set. It's the ore. Deodin might be a little distracted. I think he's trying to slay stuff and... What's that place called? You know, the one with the Shadow of Darkness? Raizenjima.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm distracting you.
No! That's all I need is distraction. Ronfar Kitty was asking how your toe was doing.
My toe?
Didn't you break your toe last
Oh,
month?
yeah, that one. Well, it looks like it's permanently damaged, but it doesn't hurt.
That's good. All my toes are crooked, but that was more because I never bothered to tell my parents when my shoes got uncomfortable. I was like, no, they're fine. And one day, going into the podiatrist because there's something terribly wrong with my big toe, and the podiatrist is like, my God, man, buy him some new shoes. It's like, you know, when you're young, you grow fast, and you probably need to change out your shoes at least once a year. I never wanted to be a hassle, so I was like, no, they're fine. Really? Even nowadays, it's like the shoes will be falling apart and I'll still be wearing them because yeah, they're fine. They're just shoes. Reference gauntlets. I think my mom felt so embarrassed that she went out and bought me a pair of Air Jordans. And I think she got them for a really good deal at the time too, because I don't think the guy knew what he was supposed to price them at. And yeah, because nobody ever asked me about my shoes before because we always to pay less, but worse. And then it was like, everyone was like, hey, where'd you get those shoes? And we're like, the mall. Like, how much you pay? Like $50. No way! And I'm like, yeah, it was a lot of money. It's like, no, that wasn't a lot of money for those. And I'm like, yeah, because it was the 80s. $50? That could buy you Optimus Prime. Twice. Couldn't buy you Metroplex. Metroplex was $100, I think. No, Metroplex was, I think it was about 60. It was Ultra. Not a break. Oh my god. 3 Platinum Ore is gone. All gone. Oh, it's because it's Water's Day now. That's why. Fortress Maximus. That was the $100 Transformer. I remember that one. I never got that one. I wanted that one. Years and years and years later, I was chatting with a pharmacist who she had bought her son that one. Didn't think it was all that awesome. I'm like, oh my god, got all the Transformers. You got Fortress Maximus. He's like, yeah, that one's really big. And you like put him in robot mode, and he's like, wow, it looks so cheap. It's like, and I apologize for anyone that's a Fortress Maximus fan. I thought he was awesome in the cartoon. You almost want to call it an anime, but it was a cartoon. And out of that, so it's
considering there isn't really that much of a difference between a cartoon and an anime.
This is true, but here's the thing. This is what I remember most. Fortress Maximus came out during a time that they had stuff called like Headmasters and Target Masters. Whereas basically it's like the Target Masters, their guns would change into a robot-looking man and then transform back into the gun. And it was a gimmick. And then they did like the same thing, except with their heads. And it was all... Okay, so their head is actually somebody else, and their head will pop off, become a dude with a gun, and I don't know. Fortress Maximus, on the one hand, he was a big giant robot whose head was another Autobot that would transform into a robot, and his head was another little humanoid-looking dude. And I'm getting a lot of breaks on Water's Day, aren't I? I've gotten 2 breaks. It's a lot. But that'll also increase our skill-up gain rate. And I don't think it was this way in the comic, which Marvel did, and I don't think it was this way that you guys have any experience using Boxer Mental. I think so. I think Dent has one. But in the cartoon / anime, they had Spike, who was Bumblebee's best friend back in the golden days. He would become the head for the dude, or I want to say his name was Cerebrus, but I'm probably wrong with that. And he became the head for Fortress Maximus. And Cerebrus was like emo before emo was a cool thing. And it was like really, I hate to say it, he was a wuss for Autobots. And they had some really big ones. But Perceptor could have kicked his ass. Perceptor probably did bitch slap him from time to time, but distractions again. Boxer Mantle. Boxer Mantle. That's what I remember about. How did I get talking about trans? Money. That was it. $100. Where did the $100 come from? One of these days I'm going to play my streams in reverse just to figure out how I get started on such things. Oh well.
So I learned a terrible fact today.
Shoes.
You're trying to do Chains of Promathia Chapter 8 on Beastmaster. Good luck.
Why is that?
Because, you know, the rule is that if you zone from one area to another, that you lose your pet.
Right.
Right? Well, apparently, when you zone using the red light in the outside areas, that counts as moving to another zone.
Other zone, and so you don't take your pet with you. But no wait, your pet is stuck on the other zone, maybe.
And also you lose your trust magic as well.
Okay. I think it would fix that.
So, yeah, the big tough part about it is that, you know, I'm running around and then naturally I get a UFO on top of me on my head because I can't see it.
Okay. Because that place
And
was just a big
so-
giant maze to begin with.
Not the outside area. I would agree with you on the inside area, yes, but not the outside area. It's not a big maze.
Because you're trying to get to the Diablos fight, right?
No, I'm trying to finish Chains of Promathia. I'm on chapter 8.
I'm probably remembering something differently then. We got level 63.
I'm at like the final chapter, so I'm going to. I'll tell you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. C as it's more commonly known.
Uh-huh. The Lumoria. Those
Yes.
places. Alright, we're gonna face west now. See if this helps our skill upset. I hate that UFO thing. The one in the museum.
So the rules are a little bit different. But you know, if I don't know if you recall, the big reason why nobody really liked fighting the UFOs to begin with is because they had the ability to charm.
Really?
Yes.
That never happened to me. The only time I fought one, I thought, oh god, I'm gonna die, was I think before I hit 99. I don't even think I was in yeah, it was before Sparks Gear. And I thought, oh, I have 3 trust NPCs. I'll finish them off. And it was like some AoE poison thingy that was decimating us. And I thought, oh god, I'm gonna die. And it's fortunate I was on Cyndaquil at the time, and she was on Thief, and I was like, Treon, you stay here! I'm gonna flee as fast as I can and get as far away from it as possible, and hopefully use a slash dancer ability to get this poison off of me. And you know, you get far enough away, you disengage, and the trust NPCs are like, hey, you forgot us! And they come back with you and kite the UFO, and it's like, wait for me! I told you to stay there! Be the sacrificial elven that your hair always wanted you to be. Why do I hate his hair?
So I got caught off guard because I didn't realize that I was running around without my trust magic because I had just warped.
With UFOs chasing you. Do you need assistance? Cyndaquil's just hanging outside in Juno waiting for the day to change.
No, I should be okay. I just wanted to make the mental note and then just put it out there for anybody else that's doing Chains of Mafia. You might have a better success if you didn't use Beastmaster.
Fair enough. Quit doing that. The game, not you, David. Sorry. We're gonna... Wireless controllers being wirelessly. Okay. We're gonna do that number. I'm gonna take the batteries out of you and knock you up against the wall a couple of times and see if that fixes you. So that's how we used to fix things in the 80s. Didn't work properly, you kick it. Chances are it fixed it. I hated it when I did that at work. Printer! It's not printing. Well, try kicking it. No, seriously, it's not printing. I said kick it! And so they tap it with their foot. And I'm like, my god, man! Kick it like you own a pair! I kicked it. And it started printing. He's like, wow, it worked. And we're like, yes, and don't you feel better? He's like, I do! Thanks, Dad. Teaching everybody what I know over the years. But yeah. And it was one time. Oh, it pissed me off so bad. It's... Anybody that's in pharmacy knows Lexmark printers because I think there's some law that you have to use a Lexmark printer. And anybody that works for Lexmark, please don't take this as anything negative against your machine. But y'all made it, so you know what I'm talking about. It's got this little beeping noise every time that something doesn't work. And you gotta love the machines. I mean, 99.9% of the times they do what they're supposed to do. 1% of the time there's going to be this little itty bitty speck of dust where it doesn't belong, and it's going to foul the whole thing up. That's just the way they were designed. That doesn't supposed to be there. That's why you get a can of compressed air. You just make sure that a piece of paper didn't get torn off. We use prescription labels, so sometimes the sticker adhesive comes undone and that gets stuck in it. It's just any number of things. This was at my previous location, not the one that I'm at now. It was just this printer that would not get unjammed, and I knew all the tricks. I had done everything that could be done. And every time that I close it up, hit the print button, it would go beep, beep, beep. 30 minutes of this. And I'm not in IT support. I've not had any training in IT support. I just know that if something doesn't work properly, you hit it, or you kick it. This one they had up on top of the counter. So you'd have to do like a roundhouse kick to even come close to it. And the people that I work with, they knew well enough that it's like, Dent's getting angry. Stay away from when he's angry, because he gets pissy. And at the same time, they're also thinking, glad he's working on that, not me, because that looks like it sucks. And it's like, after 30 minutes of this, just beat, beat, beat. I was like, made a fist, and I looked at it, and I'm like, just do that one more time. And the dude standing next to me, he's all like, he's not going to do it. You know, I backed down for a second. I was like, you know what? And punched it as hard as I could, and hit it so hard that I sliced the skin open on my knuckle, and it was bleeding all over the place. And I'm like, God, ow. It stopped beeping after that. Started printing perfectly fine. That scared the pharmacist. She ran out. The dude that was standing next, he's just trying not to laugh, and he's like, what do you want me to do with this plastic piece that just flew off the printer when he punched it? And I'm like, throw it away. The worse the problem, the harder you have to hit it. Exactly. I guess I need to buy more. How many skill ups are we getting now? Alright, because I looked at this the last time. The last 6 that we did, we only got 0.1 skill up. Because we're only like 1 level away now. We also lost the food effect, so that's probably having something to see. The last 6 we only got 0.2 skill ups. So I'm going to hit the food again. If I don't get at least 0.3, or at least 0.2, let's keep that. When it won't turn on, use a baseball bat. Either it will turn on, or you prove that you need to replace it. What if it breaks the baseball? Oh, because those aluminum bats. No, that's not true. Last set. Clusters. Last set. Oh, no, you're just out of mats. Buy. Okay. Down to 2.997 million. Which is like 2 million shorter than what we were at before, but oh well. We got 2 levels. No, we got 3 levels, didn't we? Yeah. So that first level cost $1 million. I'm looking at the left side of the screen thinking it's going to show my goldsmithing skill there. It doesn't. 63. So 1.5 million per level. That's not true. Less than that. Yeah. Doing bad math in my head. I just want to get to 64 before I start doing the other synth with the just thought of something. We're going to be needing a lot of copper ingots, right? And at least as many copper ingots as we have copper or platinum ingots, because you're going to need that to make the arrowhead. So we're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do current region. We're going to do... Actually, I'm going to do it on Song, because Song needs goldsmithing skills. At least a 10. Cyndaquil's like 30-ish, so she won't be getting any skills. So let's bring this Song over. We're going to have him leave his Mont Garden. Allow him to go to Western Adeline. It'll be a little bit faster. This is getting a tasty beverage. Drink time! Hi! Leno, she's giving you the evil eye, which means she says hi. We're back on Song. We're running him over to the home point crystal. I was going to ask her for a beverage, but the look on her face said, can't sneak past my ears. It's Bum Cow! Howdy, Bum Cow. Happy Thursday. Traveling to another home point. Current region. No, actually, not the current region. It's It's best stock. Yeah, I know. Why are you on best stock? Homeboy number 4. Yes, please. There we go. Now we're just waiting for, there's another skill up. It's our first one. That's this batch of 6. Oh, goodness. Here's what I plan on doing. I'm going to give Song a stack of fire crystals to make a, hey, he's so much bigger than her. Sorry. He's going to need to purchase, how many is it? He's going to need 4 stacks of copper, which isn't a lot. This is like so much cheaper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now he's going to get a stack of fire crystals. And she's got those that she can lend, right? That's the idea. Hit the trade button before you go into your next synth. You're going to be like, I'll trade. And we'll do 1 fire cluster. That's all you get. Except you gotta click OK. He clicks OK. Oh, he's got fire crystals too. I don't know if he's got a synth macro though, but he doesn't. Cancel. Put the fire cluster. I just want to get him started, and then I'll go back to her. Items. Now we got the fire crystal. Now we're looking for. God, he's got a lot of junk on him. Forgot about that. Sorry, son. There's his last synth macro. He's got like Goldsmith skill 1, because we didn't want to do any more crafting than we had to. But, you know, if he can get a skill up and save us some money or time, then we'll take it. Because you can purchase a stack of copper ingots off the auction house for like 20k, which really isn't that much, especially if it saves you time. But you can also like make your own copper ingots for probably less than 1k. Last set. So let's buy 12 more stacks of platinum ore. 12 more stacks, 12 more platinum ores. Hit the last synth button. How close are we to 64? We got 1 skill up there. 2, 3, 4. We're at 63.4. Might have missed one. Probably didn't. But this would be, if we start up ingots right now, it would be a 7 level gap synth. Which, I mean, you get the goldsmith support. That makes it 4 levels. And that's within the realm of reason. I mean, that's kind of a, you want like 3 to 5 levels between you and the cap to get optimum skill ups ish. Problem is, once you're out of platinum ingots, you don't want to be making any more platinum ingots, because you're not going to get, well, you might get skill ups up. I forgot about that. It's going to be not likely, but there is still going to be that chance. You'll probably be getting skill ups on the platinum ingots all the way up to 74 if you were so inclined. They're just so expensive to make. How many stacks has she done of those so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Or not even 9, just a little less than 9. Look at that! He got level 2, but he lost a couple copper ores. Well done, Song. I'm so proud of you sometimes. He's been holding me back since 2012. That's not fair. Accurate. But hey! Remember the thief's dagger that Cyndaquil couldn't find?
Yeah.
It's on his waist. It's like as soon as he puts his arm up, you can see it as clear as day. And I'm like, where the hell's my thief's knife? And he's all like, maybe she won't notice. And she's like, hey, that's mine! And then she looks at the shoes, those are mine too! back, you big giant thief with a tail. Of course, that's not fair. She's got it. They both have tails. Although his kind of looks like it's more for balance, while Chococat looks like it's more for, you know, something to chase when you're bored. The last synth there. Oh, the last synth button too. There we go. Song takes a knee. Thinks about it. It's true. His gear is on fire. Just on the right side. Or his right. Our left. It's like explosions with copper. Wow! Critical break. Song, he lost all the stuff. Just wow. This was supposed to save us time. Now it's just costing us money. I hope he got a skill up from that. Please tell me he did, or that's the wrong button. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, he did get a skill up from that. Because it says Songarthol's Goldsmithing skill rises to .1, then Chococat synthesized the platinum and got synthesis failed. You lost all the crystals you were working on. We don't usually talk about the Final Fantasy XI Brady Guide. Anybody that played the game back in the golden days knows of the Brady Guide and just how not good it was and how inaccurate it was. The Brady Guide said there is a small chance when you fail a synth that you'll be able to recycle the crystal. Small chance. I've never seen that happen. I mean, maybe it's a glitch. Maybe Brady wasn't paying attention or forgot to read. But every single time the crystal synthesis failed, you lost the crystal. You didn't always lose the materials. Unless they were like expensive. Song, I'm gonna need those ingots off of you now. Trade button. He's on like lockdown mode because it's like, hey, look, you made a copper ingot. Aren't you proud? He's got 10 there, and I think I've got a bunch from the last time there was a leveling goldsmithing on the weekend with friends. Nope, he's out. So let's purchase. Actually, let's just focus on her. View house, mall case. There's a copper ingot there. I thought you had more than that. But yeah, do you want Evo Street Fighter Dent? It sounds familiar, but no, I don't think I do. Maybe the more exact? Maybe I just do an item search command while my food effect is ticking away. Item search copper ingot inventory and the mall case. I thought that's where I looked. View house, mall case. But being weird. Okay, so must have been something else I was thinking of. I have to make a lot more copper ingots. It's the main tourney they're having this weekend in Las Vegas. Another place that I can't get the missiles to go to. I'd like to. Alright, we got the support. We need a cluster. Turned into a crystal. Alright, we're going to take one copper ingot, and we're going to take one platinum ingot. Let's face northwest. And click the OK button. That combination cannot be synthesized. Is it wind? Might be wind. It probably is wind. Oh shoot, we're going to need Cynical back then. Wait, Song, you have some wind crystals, don't you? He's got 2. Not be enough to get him started. I'm gonna hit the trade button one last time. Trade again. 2. And then, if that's the case, let's go ahead and give you all those. Be okay. He's talking to himself again. Talking to the characters. Does reasons. Let's try it with a wind crystal. See if this works. Because they're important too, even though they may not realize it. Be sentient. Maybe sentient. Might have feelings. They're like, oh, I'm moving around in circles again. Totally. And also trying to get brownie points with the machines for when the machines take over. It's like, hey, this was the guy that used to always chat with us, even when we didn't chat back. We'll put him in the padded pod. But yeah, the Wreck-It Ralph effect. Hey, we made the arrowheads and it didn't blow up in our face. So, that is a thing. Alright, that's the wrong controller. We didn't get a skill up, but let's keep doing that. And let's see, maybe Song has wind crystals on the ephemeral Moogle. I wish to have crystals returned to me. It's got 115 wind, that's a start. And we did get a skill up. Nice. Okay, we got 9 wind clusters and 7 wind crystals. Since we have 7 stacks of platinum ore, that might work out. So there's 7 of those, 9 of those. Click the OK. Click the OK. Alright, and then we'll do last synth. And then Tears. Such an odd name for a Hume. And here's another question I always wondered about. How come Square Enix would never give us the fat, bearded Hume model as a playable character? Or even as, like, say, I don't know, one of the NPC fellows. Yeah, because obviously, Sid could be, well, they gave us Sid as a trust fellow. But no, the dude behind the counter at the Goldsmithing Guild. His name's Tears.
Oh yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can see him. I don't know, he just doesn't look very much of the adventure type, if you know what I mean.
He looks like he knows how to have a good time. Terrible fashion sense. So I don't know if I've ever seen one that looked presentable, but it's all like clown outfits. Let's face southeast, because we're losing platinum and guts. That multicolor hat. Yeah, that multicolor hat. Let's wait longer. Well, how about now? This is how you know it's a great stream, is when you're discussing the evening wear of the NPC characters. How come? Hey, it's like we could be fighting Leviathan again, but no. Let's hang out in Bestock, the Goldsmithing Guild, in a galka with a poor little thief gear on, and Mithra with not much on at all. But yeah, evening wear. That's all day, every day. Yeah. Do you think the NPCs get their own mog houses and Moogles, and what does their what do their mog houses look like? I wonder. Yeah, for 1,200 years, they never really did explain that. Because I think if you do like /time, or is it /time or /clock? It's /clock. It'll tell you what year it is. Yeah. September 19th, or the 9th month, 19th day, 1,254 game years since I turned the game on. And the Crystal War was supposed to be like 20 years ago. Crystal War was like...
For 1,200 years?
It would be like 800, 900 AD comparison to... Yeah, I know. It looked pretty good for 1,250 years old, but... Day in, day out, over and over and over again. Apparently I've got songs, see, we only lost copper and got that time. We didn't get a skill up though, or did we? No. Synthesis cancelled. So how about a new wind cluster for you? I have to change that cluster macro to wind. That's it. Lesson. Song. Are you out of crystals too? Or you're probably just out of materials. Buy. Let's get uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Okay, we're gonna talk about the good old days again. There was a time when not only did both NPCs behind the counter at the guilds have designated hours that they'd only work in, and certain days off that they wouldn't work, or at least the shop wouldn't be open. But there used to always be server lag when you made a purchase. They've changed that a bit. Do you have Red Mage Dent? Yes. Red Mage is 55 on this character. Red Mage is 79-ish on Cyndaquil. I think Dent's got it in the 50s. Yeah, I know how to Red Mage. I think I got like 3 refreshers. Not that we ever refresh anything, but that's it.
Yes, I remember those days.
Yeah, and it's like, all I wanted was a stack of arrowwood lumber because I just want to make some arrows. And like everybody is hanging, there's like 30 players inside the guild. Wait for it to open. And you could tell as soon as the clock changed, the NPC would be turning left, right, taking all the orders. You can do your weapon skill trials on Red Mage and get some free XP. Oh, that sounds cool. But I could also do it on Paladin. Paladin's so much more... I was going to say Paladin's so much more fun. But yeah. Song! Dude, here. Wait. Embarrass us. Any further... Oh, no. Never mind. He's going to embarrass us even further. I was going to get him guild support for... Hey, there's Goldsmithing skill 64. 6 more levels until we get to the easy stuff. And massive breakage. Speaking of easy stuff, too many controllers. Not enough focus. Should do this on Monk. Just keep using job ability focus. What if the Monk job ability focus has a hidden effect where it improves synthesis success rate? I'm sure it isn't, but it wouldn't surprise. I mean, the weird things that they put in this game, like hidden effects, is that we're gonna make this effect on this piece of gear, but we're not gonna tell them about it. We're gonna let them figure it out on their own, because, you know, content. They don't have anything else to do.
That's the entire Final Fantasy XI game.
Right? And not just this game.
Do the hard work. Well, yeah, but this particular game, we had to figure out every single little blasted thing. And then, you know, what, 10 years down the road, we still didn't know everything there was to know about the game.
Right. Alright, so since... Oops.
I'll never forget being at the fan festival.
Mm-hmm.
And
Somebody
hearing
yelled out.
the... Well, no, because they had a question and answer section.
Uh-huh.
Where the developers actually were there to answer questions.
Explain Treasure Hunter.
The best number... actually, that was one of the ones that they explained how that worked.
And it just left everybody even more confused.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what led them to change the system all completely.
As many as we did. Yes. Just been breaking a lot. Oh, it's because the effect wore off.
But I remember the biggest thing that everybody talked about or asked about was the crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Did it matter what direction that you faced when you crafted?
Right?
And the answer that they gave, just very ambiguous.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't
it
think
left
it hurts.
everybody like, yeah, I can understand why you don't want to give us a direct answer, but...
Well, they've done testing on it, worth like thousands and thousands of cents, and seen, you know, skill up rate versus success rate versus this, that, and the other. And I even remember on like a desynth somebody did this. They the control was level 12 or level 15-ish leatherworking with overwhelming earth energy, where you just no lightning energy in your Mog house. So it gave you the Mog Enhancement desynth. And then you just take lightning crystals and you purchase the leather belts in South Sandy. Just over and over and over again and desynth them. And it's like you can either get sheep leather or iron ingots from that. And he was testing it over which directions to phase, what moon phases. And he said there's like a 20% increase in the success rate of actually getting stuff when it's quarter moon, this is descents mind you, and you're facing south on not Dark Day but Earth Day. And I think it was because Earth Day is like the polar opposite of or Earth is strong over lightning, and I don't know why that did what it did, but I even did that for a while on my leatherworker, thinking this will be the cheap way that we get our iron ingots that we'll be using for smithing. Way too long. And I still think I got more breaks than I got success. But what did I do? Oh, that's right. We're out of ingots. Hit the trade button and give her everything you got as far as ingots go. I see a lot of ore. There we go. Got 13 ingots since the last time we did this. Okay. Click the OK button. Actually, give him those crystals. Alright, then back to lesson. Back to lesson. So, I mean, that goes to show that Square Enix has put some thought into the crafting system. It's like, why else would they put the elemental stars up in the sky at the 8 points that they did? I also don't know if maybe if like a scholar using their firestorm magic, if using that like say with the double wind energy, or if that would improve your skill up rate. Probably wouldn't. I don't think it would. I'm looking for Song's controller. He's got some type of lag going so that the usual 25-second wait time in between last synth is too long. So I'm going to crank it up to 26. And we're going to do copy, paste. Oop, that didn't work out. Oh, it's because it's trying to keep it. Backspace. There. 9. Could have sworn I saw it change on there too, but I just seen what I wanted to see. Per usual. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey! Couldn't bug you for a glass of tea, could I?
There's no tea.
Oh, no tea. Couldn't bug you for a glass of water, could I? Ah, we lost some of the platinum ingot. Oh, the misery. So sad. Close that, the last cent there. So you still have to wait longer. Alright, so what are we up to? Are we still at 64? Craft skill. Yeah, we're still at 64. I don't know how many cents we've gotten. Thank you. Still remember trying to finish like the last 8 levels of cooking in one night, going from 92 to 100. So I wanted to try and get it done on my birthday. We did. I'm trying to remember what the final synth was. Was it cookies? No, because we needed Opkalu eggs for cookies. We ran out of that. So we're making something else. I don't remember what that something else was. That was a long time ago. I'm going to run Cyndaquil. That's not Cyndaquil's controller. Over here as well. Oh, she's still getting wind crystals. 13 wind clusters, 1 wind crystal. And we're gonna need some fire clusters probably. Let's have her talk to Tirth as well. This is gonna be crafting crazy. Well, maybe not crazy, but everyone's gonna be making copper ingots to trade to Chococat so she can maximize uptime while not doing any actual synthesis. So this controller. Maybe we should be in the same party too. Could that have any of? Maybe. Ah, dang it! Another break. Do trade. Offer to trade with Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's like, yeah, let's trade. He's like, I'll give you some fire clusters. You're like, those are my fire clusters, cat. It's true. They were Cyndaquils. We're gonna do okay. I'm gonna do okay. And then I'm gonna do item, fire cluster, another break. I'm gonna do. Dang it! I hate it when she loses the ingot. Item, fire crystal. Apparently we forgot. We didn't purchase enough copper ores. That must have lacked out. She only got 3 stacks. Guess we'll fix that here in a moment. It's starting to approach what the old days look like, with you know, everybody synthing at the same time. The Goldsmithing Guild. Weekends were crazy that way. Ish. Not really. Still kind of wish she had the sunglasses. Still kind of wish she would hit 65. That's 64. Alright, I got a last synth micro for you, Cyndaquil. Fish, harvest, pickaxe, hatchet, assist. There it is, last synth. Usually don't have her on that computer. She's got completely different macros. This is more for, she is AFK and assisting. Listen, there was a song. There's another skill up. Let's see if I can count these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Just at 64.4. I was hoping it would be higher along than that. Especially with all these breaks. Getting ready to lose the food effect. If Chococat had access to one of the Estra zones, I think it's... Or is it just Raizenjima? Where if you were to go into one of those zones, use your food effect, it would last twice as long. Okay. Hit the no button. That way you don't accidentally start synthing. We're going to talk to Fatima. We're going to get advanced synthesis support. Again. Alright, run back over here. We're going to eat one of our foods. We're going to face southeast is the direction of the Garuda star. So yeah, that's the direction I was doing earlier. Kitron Macaron. It's like this. Number 3 of the evening? 9, 10, no, number 4. We've been doing this for 2 hours. Cancelled synthesis. Got it, clusters. Probably. You're probably going to be out of copper ingots here in just a moment. Cannot use that command during synthesis. Oh, okay, so she hasn't finished doing synthesis yet. I was hoping to hit 90 tonight. I don't think we're going to even hit 70. Maybe that's what I should be doing on Cyndaquil. Instead of having her make ingots, just go and kill a bunch of elementals. Decisions. Come on.
Finally finished all of the Seekers of Adeline.
Congratulations! All of it?
Well, just the required part for getting through Rhapsodies of Vanadil.
Oh, okay. Where you get to
So
meet
now I can start the
Ursiela.
long, arduous Chapter 3 and the 50 million places you have to warp to.
Wasn't that many?
I don't know, when you get down to like mission, 3-1-30.
Yeah. I hated the numbering system they had in that. It just seemed like it was way too many dashes.
Oh yes, that didn't make any sense whatsoever.
It's like I could see the Wikipedia numbering it that way because reasons, but no, it was really Square Enix that did it that way. You still got fire crystals. You know a lot. Let's go ahead and trade the Chococat. Give her what she got, and then Chococat's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'll take stuff." Party, trade. Love it how they have like a button. It's like, "You ready to party?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's not the kind of party you're thinking of. Maybe it is. There it is. 14 copper ingots coming your way. Click the OK button. And then you're going to click the OK button. Alright, we'll get back to the item synthesis. Not making cookies at the Cookie Guild. That would be too much fun. I'm going to do another purchase. We're going to do more copper ingots. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're like, why 6? Because 8 would just be getting my hopes up too high. Then we're gonna do Cyndaquil. We're gonna move Cyndaquil actually, because the position I've got her in the guild, I don't really see her behind the song, so I can't tell when she stops synthing. We're gonna do still blows up. Still lose platinum ingots. Oh, the humanity. I'm gonna do trade. And then we're going to give you wrong macro. Again. All 9 copper ingots. No, we just started out. And then we're gonna click OK. Said the OK. There we go. And then back to last synthesis. Synthesis canceled. Maybe you need another cluster? No. Probably just need more ingots. There's a 0.1 skill up. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say there's a key item where you can make multiple ingots using the same crystal.
Yes.
That's that mandrill
Yes.
thing. But you have to purchase
Yep.
the key item with guild points.
Yep.
Do you know if you get high qualities, if you get more than the 3 ingots you're going to make otherwise?
No, basically doing it that way eliminates stuff. You get high quality.
So it's like the only thing it saves you really is just crystals and time.
Right.
Like that's not necessarily something that you would want to save, because crystals and time. It's just, here's the way I see it. Woodworking, we get something called lumberjack. And with lumberjack, you can get a high quality. With 1 wind crystal and 3 logs, you can make 12 lumber with the right high quality. And it's like, that's awesome. I want to say, although I'm probably wrong, but I want to say they got something similar with clothcraft when you're making threads, or yeah, that what's it called? Spooling? It's been a while.
Oh yeah, something for the threads.
Mm-hmm. That you could get high
Yeah,
qualities
there
with
is-
that.
There.
Because you see, Cyndaquil, she just got a high quality making the copper ingot, and it's just going to give you another copper ingot. I know in the blacksmithing, when you're doing iron ingots, you get a high quality making that. Sometimes you'll get a steel ingot. which is awesome if you want steel. Sucks if you're trying to get X number of iron ingots so you can make this other synth. But, oh well. And then...
Well, I could be wrong, but I was pretty sure that, you know, the high quality items you couldn't get. If the item you were trying to make increased in quantity, I think that it allowed for that.
Okay. Because regular woodworking, you get a high quality synth. You could get like 3 lumber out of it. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go with another fire crystal. Poor Cynical. She's like running out of crystals faster than Song is for some. Everyone's blowing up. That's not true. It's just. Yeah. Lost a lot of copper ore all of a sudden. There it is! Goldsmithing reaches level 65. I'm gonna just glance through the deal again. So it's gonna be a 5-level cap now. And now it's on Wednesday, so that's gonna be like a +1 bonus-ish to synthesis. I'm gonna see if maybe there's something around level 75 that I think I might have overlooked, but I'm pretty sure I think that I did. 11 goldsmithing. Back to the evil cyclopedia. Oh no, that's not necessarily true. Jobs and more crafts.
Nope. Okay, so apparently it was a false alarm on that.
False alarm?
I still have some more stuff to do on Secrets of Adeline.
No!
I thought that I was finished with this, but apparently
it's like
not.
Taru falls to his knees, raises both hands to the heaven, and cries out, "No! Not the last Roland Berry!" Yeah, we all know which Taru I'm talking about too, don't we?
Oh, we know.
Mm-hmm.
We know indeed.
Favorite little pocket white mage. She's kind of scary though when you think about it. Alright, so this is all the 80 stuff. I don't want the 80 stuff. I want the 75-ish stuff, because that's like 10 levels away now. It's like, it's a 5-level gap now. It's like, well, that's too low. Even though we're making enough. Ooh. I was going to say, we could make an aquamarine ring with an earth crystal and an aquamarine and a gold ring. No, let's not do that. Cheersable. Get your gold ring. Fluorite. I'll also get you a gold ring. Sunstones. This is all stuff that you would have to high quality the gems to get. And it doesn't sound like anyone's actually synthing right now, which means I must have forgotten to do something. Pay attention. There we go. Look at how they all stop at the same time. I think it was a union. No, that's not true. Probably not polite either. I apologize about that one. Morian earring, gold earring, and a Morian tathlum. Nah, phantom ring. And well, we could make a bed if we had like level 60 cloth crafting. Diamond knuckles with a lot of smithing and woodworking. Flat ring, gold buckler, sun ring, zircon ring. It looks like everything. I do believe you said everything on the way to the road to 80 uses a gold ingot. I was like, yeah. Except the shrimp lantern, which doesn't stack. That uses moblin putty and moblin sheets. Mobleman sheets. Cement chunks, copper ingots, gold ingot, mercury, alchemy. Noble's crown. I always wanted a noble set. Just say that I had it. Copper ingot, gold ingot, and a topaz. Sounds simple enough. It's an imperial topaz. It's something that drops off a dude in the sanctuary as a top. It's good. Ah, dang it! Why you always gotta lose the platinum ingot, Chococat? Well, I want to know why. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 65.5. I'm sure there's no reason as to why she loses the platinum ingots more than she loses the copper ingots. Just the way it goes. Sometimes Song has stopped crafting, so that means he's either out of crystals or out of...
It's just out.
Yeah, it looks like he's out of both. No crystals, no ore. It's hippie genocide. Happy Thursday, hippie. I said I was going to have a goldsmithing special today, and my goodness, did I not think I was going to be goldsmithing on all 3 accounts. But... because you gotta do something. Yeah, it's like, the only thing that they're lacking is not being in the same party, and that's an easy fix. Actually, I just thought of something else. Let's see here. No, you can't use that command. Macro, edit the equipment set. Let's see here. He has a swimsuit set, I thought, but maybe he didn't. Maybe it's in the mod wardrobe? Nope. Maybe it's in the mod wardrobe number 2? Yep. There's a high quality one, and then the swim trunks probably also in mod wardrobe number 2. Yep. Alright, then we're gonna do style lock. There we go.
It is
keeps the hat
hilarious.
on.
How far they want you to walk.
Alright, we're gonna go this controller over here.
Okay, just to let you know, I'm in Rolla Waterways.
Uh-huh.
And this quest that I'm on it's called Behind the Sluices.
That's right, I remember that one.
Okay, well, to get the Waterways facility crank, you have to travel like halfway across the zone to get the crank, and then come all the way back.
Warp is your friend.
And you know, Warp might be my friend, but not really.
Yeah, you still have to go that one way.
I think Warp would be my friend if my home point crystal was at the Mog House in Western Adelan.
Let's see that. I don't know where I kept her swimsuit. Got a Mandragora deal. Did anyone ever confirm whether facing a certain direction had an effect on crafting? Yes and no. We were talking about it a little earlier, and the developers have been asked that question, and they did not give a straight answer because that's what developers FF11 do. It's like they just don't want to say. If it's in the satchel? Yeah, it's in the satchel. Alright, so Mog satchel. Crossy bottom. There we go. And style lock. There we go. Everyone's in swimsuits. Lots of skin tonight. Yeah. Oh. She's out of something. She's out of crystals. Looks like she might also be out of copper stuff. See, this is the kind of breaks that I like. When you just lose the crystal, you still get a skill up, and you don't lose any materials. I can get behind that. But, alas, it doesn't happen often enough. I should really take that hat off Song. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of quaint, and yet not at the same time. Oh, you can't change your gear while synthing. Reasons. Boom bubbles, left and right. It's off his knee. Ah, dang it. Oh, it was just a copper that we lost. Not so bad. Oh! Oh, yes! There's my...
Well, this is gonna get interesting for me.
What's up?
This BC&M fight I gotta do.
Do you need assistance?
I might.
Well, Cynical will show up
I'm
in a
gonna try it first.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you have to get another crank then if you lose it, right?
Hope not, but
Yeah, hope not
it
too.
doesn't really mention that I have to have another one.
Is
But
this the
it just said
Ballamore?
that I lost the crank, so yeah.
Okay. Hippie Genocide only ever got woodworking up to 40. That was the extent of my crafting adventures. Woodworking was fun. Chococat's not synthing all of a sudden. Find out why. She's got crystals, so she must be out of copper ingots. Ought to be platinum ingots she's already gone through. Close that. Trade. Where'd it go? There they are. 9 and 12 makes 17. And we're going to click the OK. And then we're going to trade with Cyndaquil. See, on Dent, he was going to be my fisherman. But I always knew from the very beginning that Lu Sheng's was going to start breaking at one point. And he'd need the ability to be able to repair it. So as I was leveling woodworking on my woodworking mule, because I have a woodworking mule, I would also take whatever thing he was skilling up on, then I would send over the leftovers to Dent, and he would skill up on it. We would kind of do it together. And since we always made arrows, there were always a lot of arrows. And so it's like my woodworker got a little bit ahead of Dent. He's like in the mid 60s. Dent's like stuck at 60 as far as woodworking. It's still not high enough, even after all this time, to repair the Lu Sheng's rod. But one day it'll get there because we're going to start fishing up the big stuff. Do less in the butt. There you go. 66 goldsmithing. All right. We're getting closer. I want to try and get 70. I'd love to try and get 71. Oh, no. Ballamore get you?
Yeah. That did not get... That was not good. No, this is before the Ballamore fight.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I'm dead.
If I remember that fight correctly, and I probably don't, because this was like one of the fights that got crazy fast. And then, like, two of the bad guys are going after Ursiella, and then you kind of gotta try and keep her alive while at the same time trying to DPS the other dude.
There are a total of 4 happy people in this thing.
Uh-huh.
And so 3 of them will go after Arcelia, and while you deal with one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just don't know what work. I just need to get the stuff off of Arcelia.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has to survive.
Now, she's a pretty decent tank, but she is going to need some cures. If you do it with 2 players, Red Mage, keep cures on Arceella, and maybe help out from time to time with curing the tank. But there's a reason Cyndaquil has a /Ballamore trust macro, because it was like this is
okay.
We kept it.
I could try that.
We kept it that name because it was our stuff gets real, and it's like these are the trusts that you want to take with you. And it's like some other time this will be more opportunistic, but yeah, it was like. And we pretty much kept using that macro for all the boss fights there on out afterwards. I was gonna say, this is... I'm not used to synthing on 3 players all at the same time. This is new for me. I'm gonna go ahead and move the song though, because let's make a little crafting circle. Why not?
I only got 20 minutes here, so I'm gonna I'm gonna give it one more push, and then if I don't get this one, then I'll just have to wait for another day.
You going to work tonight?
No, I have to get some sleep because I have to be at work early tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks. It's like,
Yeah.
it's only 10 o'clock your time. It's not even 10 o'clock your
Hopefully I
time.
don't have the same thing happen to me as I did yesterday. Or
Did you
today,
oversleep?
I should say. I overslept, but here's the deal is that I had an asthma attack while I was asleep.
Oh, Jesus.
And so it was like breathing through a straw for 8 hours.
Yeah. You doing better now?
Yeah. I've been tired all day.
Oops. Wrong button. Of course, you can't call in sick to work going, sorry, can't come into work today. Had asthma attack last night. They're like, well, you can breathe now, right? And it's like...
Well, I mean,
don't-
I flew into work and my boss took one look at me and said, go home.
Aw. How nice is that? My
Yeah,
boss
that's
would be
just-
like, everybody else can
Get
call in
over it.
sick. You can't. Everybody else go home, he's gonna work by himself because he's contagious. And I'm like, ouch. Probably true. Sometimes I think I can do a better job by myself. Ain't answering the phones though, that's for dang sure. There we go. Just trying to remember who... No, here's the difficult part. I've got all 3 characters on all 3 displays. And it's difficult to remember because I've got Cyndaquil and Chococat switched around because of reasons. And Song, you should be level 10 goldsmithing by now. He just keeps blowing up the copper ingots. Why is that? I don't know. So I'm like totally confused. It's like the window there is the Cyndaquil, and you can't even see the Cyndaquil because all you see is big pixelated Song blocking the view. Gotta feel bad for anybody that's walking into the goldsmithing guild right now and all they see is these naked players in their undies blowing stuff up. Last synth.
Bathing suits.
Last synth. As far as the Mithra is concerned, it's pretty much just retextured undies. Cyndaquil is not synthing, so she's probably out of materials. Chococat just lost a platinum ingot. Oh, you gotta be that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last synth. Can I use that commander in synthesis? Oh, because she already started. See, whatever Song has that's making him blow stuff up, it's contagious, and now Chococat's catching it. And hopefully we'll pass it along to the next player that walks in here. Curiosity, we were like, what, level 33 Thief when we came in? Or we're 36 Thief? I don't know if we were that high. Maybe it was 35. I should have made a better note to check that. But this is another way of actually leveling up your tune. It's using the repeatable Record of Eminence stuff. Probably not the fastest way to get to 99. You would have to leave the zone eventually to do all the limit break quests. But one of the ways that you could supposedly do it. Really? I mean, what's the problem? It's Wednesday. You're 4 levels away from the cap. You're just blowing stuff up left and right. Reasons? I'm just going to move some of these macros. I'm going to do macro, edit macro, thief, copy, and shove you up here, paste, and then delete this one. We're good. Synthesis cancel, which means he's out of something. He's out of fire crystals. So we're gonna trade the Cyndaquil, because I think she's got some. I'm gonna pick up Cyndaquil's deal and hit the trade button. And we're gonna give her half. Click OK. He's gonna click OK. That's all cool. Lost another sim. Please tell me you're getting skill ups on these breaks. I don't even know the last time she got a skill up. There's one. 66.1.
Okay, so
We'll be out of wind cluster soon.
bad boy attempt.
What you gonna do differently this time? If you don't mind me asking.
To swap out. Earlier, I had Koopa Fried in my lineup, so I'm gonna swap him out. Balamor.
Okay. You're gonna have Balamor fight Balamor? That sounds kind of neat, actually.
Balamor is not in this fight, for one.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different fight.
Yes, you're thinking of a later fight in the Rala Waterways.
That might be fun. If you could actually, because you can get the Balamor Trust NPC before doing the actual Balamor fight in what you call it? Seekers of Adalin. Why can't I find? There it is. Copy. And we're gonna shove it over here. Paste. I wonder how well that would hold up. Maybe not that great. Probably sounds better in my head, you know. Or wouldn't it be if they had
after Galka
Mhm.
first? The mage. Could be a wrong tactic, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Okay. It's like it was like one of the plus sides to being. I did Paladin sub dancer for so many things and that stuff that, you know, could always do a cure onto Arciela when she needed it. If you were out of MP or silence, you could always use. I think a curing waltz even worked on her. But you're doing it on Beastmaster?
Yeah. So I got the Galka.
Okay.
Things are happening, wheels are in motion.
There you go.
We're fighting a ninja now.
Ninjas. Oh, they got shadows. That's it. Let's make.
Okay, and now we're moving on to the Elven.
Macro, edit, thief.
And now we're getting some static from the mage. Surprisingly, the mage is in the background and he is not.
Oop.
Buddy.
Cut out there for a moment. No caps on that macro. Like that. There we go. Should have done this an hour ago. Cluster macro. I'm gonna change your fire cluster macro to a wind cluster. Which here's the bad thing.
Wow.
Did you steamroll
Okay, I won.
it? Congratulations.
But what was hilarious about this is that the last second he did some move that took my characters out one at a time.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I lost all my trust magic, still had my pet out on him, and he still died, but yeah.
It was I forget which fight it was, but there was something similar to that I remember where everybody got doomed except for me, and or it got dispelled off of me when I went to a cutscene or something. It was like in the middle of the next cutscene, and you hear all the party players, you know, do their death emotes as they die, and it's like, wait, what happened? Alright, so exit, 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 exit. Target cluster. Target the cluster. Cluster. So I could. That's the whole reason I did that one. So, oh, look at that. This battery's dying. And so, less synth, less synth, less synth. Synthesis cancelled. Oh man, this is gonna look so awesome too. That's out of range. One, 2, 3, 4. Still got 42 minutes left on Ionis. So it's almost midnight. I was hoping to get 90 tonight. We're not even gonna get 70. Maybe. Cannot use that command during synthesis. Well, obviously. So what are we gonna do tomorrow night then? Can't watch Mithra in swimsuits blowing up a goldsmithing for 2 nights in a row, could we? No. I mean, we got the song. He's in a swimsuit too. So, you know.
I'm gonna probably say no. But
because tomorrow night's gonna be all the blowing up Ifritites and Shivites and Titanites and old man-ites. What's his name?
old man-ites.
Leviathanites.
The ones that have been sitting in your inventory so long that they have mold growing on them.
It'd be neat if they had mold growing on them, but no. I mean, I tried selling a stack of them on the auction house one time. Nobody bought it. It got returned. Because it was like, nobody needs this stuff anymore.
Which to me is actually really surprising because they
There's still
actually do
stuff
sell on Asura.
Yeah, everything sells on Asura. Nobody uses the auction house on Quetzi, or it's they don't use it that often. What surprises me, what still sells is the pop items in for Abysia. You know, I was always ending up with extra of the stuff from all the treasure chests we'd be opening, and then they don't sell for a lot, mind you. You know, like maybe 1K here, 5K there. Maybe they're used for something else. And for some reason,
here's the thing: is not everybody has the O chain yet, and so they're gonna still need pop items for things. Anybody who's building an Imperium weapon, they're gonna be visiting Abysia.
Okay. Seems
You know,
fair.
so that's why those items would definitely still be worth something.
Not a lot. But, like, it doesn't really seem like it's that difficult to actually go and farm
Acquire
them
them?
yourself. Yeah, but I guess
Well,
at the same time, it's like, you know, saves you 5-10 minutes, and that's 5-10 minutes, and some people will spend, you know, 2K for that. It's just not the way I think. We're just gonna go in there, we're gonna go kill this guy first till this thing drops, and we're gonna go kill this guy till this thing drops. I guess everybody that goes in there also doesn't have thief level for treasure hunter, so maybe those drops take longer.
Would take longer, yeah.
I forgot to do something. Can't do it now. Gotta wait for the deal to finish. Kitron macaron. Is it macaron or macaroon? Macaron.
I thought it was a macaroon, but you know, macaroon sounds more like it should be pronounced with 2 O's or a U. So maybe it's macaron.
Actually, one of the programmers at Square Enix right now is watching this go, it's macaron! Oh. Like, really? No, probably not. It's probably macaroon. It almost looks like Songarthol's got elemental anger in his left hand. Oh, there we go. Oh! And that exploded as soon as he moved. Lost another ingot. So sad. Just glancing over at Syndiquil's link shell chat. There, if you can't get into DOS, hit the reset button, not the factory restore. Stuff like that. And I'm like, I remember one time on the Windows machine, something wasn't working properly. I don't remember what happened. It was more like a corrupted file or something. And it wouldn't let me actually boot up the Windows. It was stuck in the boot drive. And this was like shortly after I got the computer. I know Vista. And the dude that I was talking to on the chat support about it, he's like, yeah, when that happens, the only thing that you can really do at this point is just get the factory install disk and just reinstall it back to default settings, and that'll fix it. You're going to lose everything that you had on the hard drive, and as long as you've been doing your backups like you're supposed to. And I'm like, really? Factory restore is the only thing that you could think of to get it to this. And he's like, yep. He's like, because I was thinking that I could get like a boot disk thing on a USB stick and shove that into one of the USB slots and see if we could boot it up from that. He's like, well, that's an idea. And I'm like, you get paid for this. That's what we ended up having to do. He's all like, yeah, but you don't have access to the internet since you can't actually get your computer up and going. It's like, there's more than one computer I have access to. And I'm like, okay, well, that's an idea. And I'm like, cool, can you email that to me? It's like, don't know where I would get that. And like, I'm going to hang up now because it's a total waste of time. I have another friend that does IT support for Safeway, or used to be Safeway. Was it Albertsons now? Cerberus? Who knows? Sent me the file. Thank you again, sir. He's also the same one that cringes every time he thinks about me punching a printer or a register. I use that command while synthesis can use. Nope. Cluster. Cluster. We're probably out of mats. Cluster. We'll go ahead and try it anyways, because you never know.
I am so going to laugh at this next part I can't get to because I haven't done Rise of Zillard.
You haven't done Rise of Zillard? Neither have I. Oh, that's not true. I did it on Syndiquil. And she was like the only one. Wow.
Well, keep in mind, I'm trying to do this warp speed to just get through Rhapsody's Vanadil.
I got less than 2 stacks of platinum ingots left. So I think I can probably call it quits for Song and Syndiquil into making more ingots. The trade button. Dang, I keep blowing up. Get the trade button. Let's go ahead and move all the fire crystals onto you as well, because she's probably going to be needing to make more platinum. And then there we go. Copper ingot here, copper ingot there, copper ingot there. Will be okay. Quit losing the expensive stuff, woman. Oh, since you weren't on last night, you didn't hear my blonde joke that I made.
No, I don't think I did.
It's an old one. I read it. It was like a newspaper clipping, and they basically highlighted the important parts. A woman was in her kitchen doing some cooking, and there was a loud bang, and she felt something hit her in the back of the head, and she fainted. And then when she came to, she was convinced that she had been shot because she reached the back of her head and she felt something squishy. And she's like, oh my god, I've been shot. My brains are falling out. So she's trying to hold her brains back of her head. so they don't fall out any further. And her husband comes home, and she's still on the ground because she's afraid to move. And she's like, "You gotta call 911. I've been shot. Brains are falling out." And he's just laughing. He's like, "Why are you laughing?" And what had happened was she had a can of Pillsbury dough and the little biscuit thingy, and it had gotten too hot, and it popped, exploded, hit her in the back of the head. It was the dough. Back of the head. The newspaper article ended it with, "She was blonde." Like, there we go. Last set. There we go. Hey, Ooze making platinum ingots as well. Guess she's probably higher level than me. Most definitely. Well, maybe not most. Just gonna make something bigger here. Guess I'm going to go ahead and use a warp ring on these two guys since they've been all the assistants they can be tonight. Warp ring. Get out here, swimsuit boy. Almost want to keep Cyndaquil around. If nothing else, then just for the eye candy, but still love it how nobody actually said anything about why they all wearing swimsuits. Actually, she's got a few more fire crystals that I didn't think that I had. So
I have to say, the bomb, riding on top of a bomb is something else.
Isn't it? It's like so bouncy.
It's so bouncy, but then the other half of that story is that it looks like half of my body is embedded inside the bomb.
Right. We just got Goldsmithing 67 while losing a platinum ingot. Totally worth it. We were gonna lose it anyways. Well, no, that's not true. You could have. Suppose you could have succeeded. No, lost the synth and only lost the wind crystal. Yeah, that would have been preferred. I was on the bomb mount last night on Cyndaquil, and it kind of her legs were sticking in front of the bomb's eye. And no idea how the bomb could even see, but you know, first world problems, I suppose. We're gonna go ahead and do item. We're gonna do. Actually, let's go and eat this thing because it's.
Well, see, I mean, that's how much we don't know about the bomb. They can apparently see without their eyes.
That explains the magic aggro. You can see different wavelengths and stuffs. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's already after midnight. We only got up to 67. I mean, 67's better than 66. It's just...
It's not 70.
It's not 70, and it's
don't
still...
forget to trade vitamin. Or it's at 68.
That's at 68.
Oh.
Unfortunately. We'll get there soon. Maybe. I'm probably gonna run out of platinum ingots here in just a moment. Yeah, we're down to our final stack of platinum ingots. Run out of that before we run out of wind crystals. That says something. You don't run out of crystals anymore. This game's crazy that way. That Galka Goldsmither, I don't think he's got any pants on. Right behind us. Who am I to talk? I don't have any pants on either. I'm just jealous because he's got the sunglasses and I don't. That's what we should do.
So apparently... all that running around that I did in Romeve on Red Mage,
yeah,
I forgot to get the book. The survival guide out here. Yeah.
Dang it! Do I hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
I've done that. I mean, fortunately, Romeve isn't one of those, it's going to take you 20 minutes to get across the zone. Get back to the book. Sanctuary as a Ta is almost that way, But you can use your mount now to speed you across the top. Assuming that you have the outpost work.
Yes, I do have the apples work for that, thank goodness.
Yay. That was always the fun one to get. Lost the crystal you were using. Did you get a skillet from it? Using food still. So we're now using a synth that we're just a mere 3 levels away from cap. Given we could still get skill ups making more platinum ingots. Hopefully we will. But still want to try and get it up to at least 70 before we go into the next one, because curiosity. Is Monk safe too? No, you can't use that command. Oh, even ooh, lost a bunch of platinum ore. I've had those days. It was today. Actually, it was yesterday. Yesterday's over. Today is today. It's now Friday. Yay, Friday! One of the happier days of the week. Alright, so you got 70 free tights. I'm gonna get the calculator out for this one.
No, that's not the right book.
99 Shivites. 70 Garudites. 85 Old Man-ites. Another 99 Shivites. Geodes. Carbites. I kind of feel bad using the carbides. That's kind of like you're using Carby to make Shivites. Something shiny. Kind of like eating a Pokemon. I don't know why I think that. It just feels that way. Not necessarily with the other guys, but maybe it's just because Carby's so cute. Levitites, 93. Titanite, 76. I really do have a lot of these. 99 Shivites. So glad I didn't sell them all. White Rock. Geodes. When I was taking everything up to 60, I was doing the same thing with the Geodes, because I think I started out around level 45 and then took that all the way to 60. I used to have a ton of the Geodes. Now, not so much. So it's 5, 6, 7... Nope, still 6. Alright, so I've got enough materials for 896 cents, assuming that we don't get breaks and we don't lose anything. So that might be enough to get me up to 80. Assuming that... God, how many stacks of wind crystals are you going to need for that? 900 divided by 12 is 75 clusters of wind crystals. That might take 3 hours by itself. I mean, the easy way to do it is just go up the sky. They got constant elementals up there. You just have to wait for them to respawn. And hopefully there won't be somebody else doing the exact same thing that you're doing at the exact same time. It's nothing more fun than, that was my elemental! Now I gotta wait 5 minutes for it to respawn. Actually, it wasn't your elemental because it wasn't claimed. But then again, there's always some black mages like one-shot kill. And they run onto the next one. You okay? That's not a good sign. Now that's the sound I make when I, like, spill a cocktail. I'm trying to blame it on the cat and then realize that I got the camera on and y'all can totally see what I just did. The cat knows. He's like, it was all you. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm still going to tell the missus it was you because she won't watch. She might. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we're getting skill ups now. Like, practically back to back. 1, 2, 3, right there. Oh. Had to go and jinx it. Got a critical break. Oh well. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So we're at 67.5. We just need 5 more to get us up to 68. And we can talk to the lady in charge. I don't know her name. You think I would know her name? Yeah, I was hoping maybe I could target her. You know, you could just walk over there and... Yep, there she is. How do you say that? Reinberta? Reinberta? Probably Reinberta. I before E except after R, apparently. Except in Final Fantasy XI. The vowels don't make sense. Not so much for those skill ups we were hoping to get. Still Wednesday. Still facing southeast-ish. Last synth again. Let's go ahead and use up the last of our platinum ingot. This is our last one. Oh, so sad. Give us a skill up. Actually, just don't break. Okay. It didn't break. Alright, so back to the 24K synth deal. We're going to do buy. We're going to do... I guess I should have... There we go. Platinum ore. 1 stack. 2 stacks. He's facing this way. So we're going to face that way too. And we're going to use a fire crystal. We're going to do 4 platinum ores. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to do last synth after this. He's going to get a high quality. I'm going to get a break. I doubt we'll get to 60. Okay, maybe we will. I was going to say, I doubt we're going to see a skill up 4 levels after this, but it's always possible. You have to succeed in getting the skill up once you're past the cap to get a skill up. You can't do a break afterwards and get the skill up. For some reason, that doesn't work. I guess you don't have anything else to learn about failure after you've capped on it. Back in the golden days, when you got bronze ingot up to, what was it, level 2 smithing skill? No matter how many bronze ingots you made after that, I was going to say level 2. Now it'll take all the way up to 10 plus. Just keep synthing that thing. There's another skill up. Maybe this guy knows something I don't. Which direction is he facing? It's like just a little bit east of south, but not by much. First, now he's probably looking at me going, is she copying me? We're doing the exact same synthesis. Oh, he's probably just talking to Tirth. I'm going to talk the price of platinum ingots down. What level are we at now in Thief? Oh, he's out of here. No, never mind. There's just, there's a cluster. Less synth. Why don't we? It's gonna be aiming for 68. That's all I want to get now. We're so close. We're like 3 skill ups away from it. Almost. Ish. Probably. So I think, even at 68, if you were to get the synthesis support, then you might be able to attempt the stuff with the Fenrites. You're gonna break. Oh my god, are you gonna break? But you might get some like really big skill ups too, like 0.3s occasionally. Synthesis canceled.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Did you drop something? It sounded like something dropped.
Yeah, I tripped over my microphone cord.
Oh.
My mom called me away to hook up the, what's it called?
The VCR.
Now, well, basically she wants, it's an adapter that plugs in an iPad onto a TV.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, it's real simple. You just plug the thing in. But, you know, Mom wanted me to you know, oversee the plugging in.
Just make sure she plugged the right end into the right end. I could see that.
So naturally, when I come back into the room, I forget that I have the microphone plugged in.
And it's all right. Boom, bump. And then you broke your other toe. Actually, I hope not.
Dum dum dum.
No, it's... This new phone uses the exact same power cable, or connector cable or USB thing that the other one did, except it's flipped around where I used, you know, without even thinking about it, and now it doesn't fit unless I turn it over, and it just feels wrong for so many reasons. That Android doesn't like talking to Windows, or maybe it's Windows doesn't like talking to Android. Combination of the two, most likely. Like right now, it's saying you don't have any photos or videos to import, and I'm like, you want to bet? I was walking in a park today, taking photos of all the Pokemon. It doesn't view those as photos. I don't know why it doesn't. That's it. There we go. Caught a Squirtle today.
You got a Squirtle?
Yeah,
Wow.
in Texas. Like, North Texas. I'm like, what's a Squirtle doing all the way up here? I'm like, let me get you into the ball before you dry out and die, little man. And he didn't fight me whatsoever. He's all like, yes, Pokeball. Oh, they got so cool in here, you know? And I was like, you know, I could kind of go for that myself right about now. I could only do it for about half an hour, and I was already starting to sweat bullets. I was like, there we go. Goldsmithing skill level 68. Now it's getting serious.
Yep. Yep.
It's like it's not working. Casey's got the TV on. Hi, Mom. Probably doesn't. Did that to Nikki one time. It was she was playing on the PS2 on the TV, and she was over at her dad's place, and he was just did not totally understand that she was playing an online game. So I would just, her character was, you know, staring like this, so I would get my character to basically come stand next to hers and then just do a slash wave motion over and over again, so that kind of looked like I was waving at her dad. And he was just all, how are you getting that guy to do that? And he's like, he's doing it all on his own. I didn't tell him to do anything. He's like, hi. Here we go. I see you have matured into a fun goldsmith. Perhaps it is time you entered the League of the Greats. Try your hand at a mithril breastplate. If you are able to complete this task, you will be worthy of the title of artisan. However, you must realize that with the title of artisan comes certain responsibilities. More will be asked of you. I do not mind you becoming an artisan in another guild, but remember that your status among Arthur goldsmiths may fall. Alright, so we're going to do trade, and then we're going to give the mithril breastplate. We're going to be all
You
like...
just hate that feeling?
That feeling?
Yes. You're in deep into the story, and they're talking about the eternal darkness. Things are gonna go from bad to worse, and the next thing you know, there's a knock at the door.
Yeah. G Blaze Gaming's asking, how much did it cost, and how long did it take you to get Goldsmith up? Well, we didn't purchase any crystals, and congrats, thank you. I haven't actually looked. We had a little over 5 million, like 5,095,000. And this is all just buying platinum ingots from the vendor to get from 60 to 68. We're down to 2.3 million. So it took about 2.7-ish million to get 8 levels goldsmithing.
Wow.
Which other players will tell you that's cheap. Can't believe how much it cost me. Alright, I'm going to see if he's going to give me another gold point item now that I'm a different rank. Pair of hydro bank. Oh, that's going to be difficult. You have 69,333 gold points accumulated. What are the current limits? You have 11 more days to provide us with the requested item. You are not eligible to receive guild points at this time, so I have to wait till tomorrow, unfortunately.
Dum dum dum.
I'm going to try one thing, though. I don't think I can get it from here because it's in the Mog safe. Yeah. I got to run back to the Mog house real fast. That's the Echad ring, not the warp ring. I'm going to see if with support from the guild, if I could even attempt taking one of these Garudites with a wind crystal on Wednesday and attempt to even get the synthesis, or if it's going to say it's too far above your level, because it is a level 81 synth, and I'm only level 68. So I think it's going to be just at the sheer maximum of my range, but oh my goodness, it actually works. We're going to go into Mog House. We're going to do Mog Storage. Mog Safe number 2. 35 out of 31. Just not going to have a lot of space there. Given we also have... How is your Mog Satchel looking? Is that full? Mog Satchel is empty. I'm going to shove all that stuff in there. Free type, go! Shevite, go! You can start those at 66. Excellent, Monster Llama, thank you. And happy Friday to you! Now that it's Friday in my time. It'll still be Thursday over at your place. Shadow Geos we're going to skip. Carbites we're going to take. Sparkling Stones, I don't even know what that is. That's another Shevite. Maybe I should get it in actual order here. There we go. All the rocks together. There they are. That's the way it should have been done. Probably going to get a ton of breaks. Like nothing but breaks, but as long as... That's what I'm looking for. No, as long as you still get skill ups. That's what it's worth about. I wouldn't start them to the early 70s. Advanced Synthesis support. TGIF from Sir Wedgie. Yes. Oops. Put the Savory Shank in there. It's a good spot for it. Won't get lost. Totally forget about it. Like, where's that last Savory Shank? What's that command to search for Savory Shank? Wait, I remember. It's like inventory search. It's like, no, it's not. It's item search. I'm doing that. I'm going to do that. And yeah, I think that's it. Really? Because I thought I had like 900 of those stones, but I guess that's really 900 of them. It was right in front of you. Levitite, Fenrite, Tight Stones maybe, item search Savory Shank, right? We're still gonna lose it. I got too many Savory Shanks on too many characters, and I know why. Because we were getting ready to lose all those login points anyways, and there was nothing last month that I wanted other than crab caps, and Savory Shakes. It's right there on the top left. Yes! In that box. Alright, we're going to select an area because we're going to do Bastock Mines again. And then I'm going to go get some advanced guild support with Wind Crystal. And we're just going to go for one. I'm actually going to go ahead and finish making all those platinum ingots into platinum arrowheads. Shouldn't actually be that many more to go. Less than a stack, probably. Traveling to another home point in the current region. This is going to be Port... No, not Port Bastock. It's the markets. Home point number 4. You know, the good side of town. Out of the slums. Here's another question. Is it wise for a Mithra in a swimsuit to be in Bastock Mines? Not exactly the safest part in town. She's just asking for trouble. I don't know if she's asking for trouble. That's probably an old adage. You know, and women dressing a certain way, they're not necessarily asking for trouble. But yeah. Wow good or wow bad?
With the bomb mount.
Uh-huh.
Even with the bomb mount, navigating the stairs is still impossible.
Yeah. Stairs of Doom. Alright, we're going to do 210 gil for advanced synthesis support. We got 1 minute left on this macaron. Let's,
I think
it's Ice Day.
The one biggest problem in this game that was never addressed.
The bomb? Or the stairs?
The stairs.
Makes sense.
I mean, literally 14 years, and this problem has never been addressed.
Going back over here. Mog Satchel. I'm going to take 1 Garudite. Take 1 Wind Crystal on an Ice Day. This is going to explode. It's going to explode so bad. But maybe we'll get like 0.3 skill up. I'll be like, wow. Totally worth it. Yep, you can do it. Even without the sunglasses, even without the apron. It's going to explode. Boom! And we lost the Garuda. He didn't even get a skill up. That'll be next time. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this tomorrow night because reasons. Might keep doing it tonight after the stream stops, which I should have stopped 25 minutes ago. Sorry about that, but yeah. I didn't mean to hit 2 wind clusters. I was trying to go after the food.
Good night, happy people.
Indeed. It is now Friday, the final day of the week. That was the food? Yeah. Alright. And Adam. Let's go ahead and finish off 1 copper ingot, followed by 1 platinum ingot. So if we can actually go through all our ites without running out of them, we might be able to make the winged, what was it called? Those things again. The winged sword, which we need to for the Excalibur. And then we can start stage 2, assuming we have enough Beastman coins, which we probably do. I would think we would. You didn't get a skill up on that one, did you? No, of course not. So, I don't know if that's going to be the plan for tomorrow night. Probably not. I mean, we're still going to be missing an Exalted Lumber unless one magically shows up on the auction house. Or I take the Exalted Log that I have and do a shout in, say, Juno or Audolin says, 105 woodworking, need help, 1 Exalted Log into lumber, 500k. No, not 500, that's too much, 50k. But yeah, a lot of those relic weapon items you can get off the Sparks NPC. Really? I'll have to double check that one. I didn't even think to look for the winged sword. That would be neat if it was there. I should go do that right now. Shoot. Do that on Chococat. She won't be able, well, she'll probably be able to purchase it. It's a level 60-ish sword. Just go ahead and hit the, actually just hit the, any macro really works. Shakes her head at nobody in general. And because we're on Thief, you can flee. It's like the whole reason that, and she's supposed to be a red mage, and I was like, let's level Thief, because all I really do with her nowadays is just run her from one end of Bastock Mines to the auction house and back. Actually, I'll use the flea to run to the auction house, put stuff up on the auction house, then I'll use the warp ring to warp back, and just, you know, reasons. So let's see, Winged Sword was level 67 to equip, I think. So Tiger Fang, Speedo Knife, Sumac, Darksteel Sword, Hanger, Mailbreaker, Jug Plot, Darksteel Claymore, Flame Burge. This is all great swords now. And I'm going to do none. I'm just going to check 71 and 98 just in case I had the level wrong. Bowie, Octagon, versus Knife, Firmament, Osslata. Yeah, these are all the great swords. So it would have been awesome, but it doesn't look like it's there. So we'll keep doing it. As you may recall, I've built 10 relic weapons so far, and often the upgrade items around the Sparks NPC. I'm sure there's always going to be that every now and then. Given every time that you may be hitting bad luck. I mean, looking at the prices they were going for on the auction house on Quetzy, they were like 400k each when they were available, and there hasn't been one available for like 6 weeks. Maybe I'll make 2. And one for Cyndaquil, one for somebody else, and it's really probably what it is they probably just get the mats for it, do a shout in town. It's like, yo, need this. I remember Mini Illusion, when he was on Quetzy, was trying to do a AF piece for his dancer, and he needed something like, I think it was like a gold ingot, might have been something else, it's probably something else, and he was very, 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 which sword? The wing sword, I think it is. I think that's what it was called. Sounds right. It's like a level 90-ish goldsmithing synth. Has like agility and strength and dex. It's not awesome, but it's better than nothing. And there's another goldsmithing skill. Yes. It's like 68.2. And we're just wanting to finish up this batch of ingots. We're going to ship those out to my woodworker. Be done with that. The plus side would be I have a level 90 goldsmither. That's going to open up a lot of possibilities as to what I can do in the game for the lower level stuff. Maybe some more high quality rings, and it's like, yeah, that's quite the markup. Supply and demand, but yeah, GS90. But yeah. All fun times. But anyways, was I gonna think of anything else? No. We'll probably do something else. We can't do 2 nights of the back end of a mostly unclothed Mithra doing crystal breaks. Because there are going to be a lot of breaks next time we do this. But, I don't know. It won't be costing us much money. I mean, Cyndaquil, she just needs the Exalted Lumber, and then all the Artifact Armors at 119. I made a lot of gil, just skilling up on Hypasian Ingots the past month, especially the last week or so. Could look into that. Because was getting the ore as drops, and that was all from the what do you call it? I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, the Leviathan fights over and over and over again. And Monster Llama probably knows, so I'm going to ask you. I mean, you could say none of my business, but because my gear is so bad, my accuracy is so poor, and the way I play style is probably needs improvement. Can't do the normal modes on the Avatar Prime fights yet. They don't do any damage to me. It's the trust NPCs that get one-shotted from the AoE stuff. What was I going with the story? Noticed very easy and easy. They both seem to have 2 what do you call it? Crafting material pops after each one, or drops, I suppose. Wind crystal plus marble nugget equals translucent rock. Goldsmithing 72. Marble nuggets are easy to get too because there's so many mining nodes in. Yeah, I didn't know that one. I didn't remember even seeing that one on the deal, but yeah, translucent rock 72. I think I'll pick up that, because I got some translucent rocks. That, I know. View house. I think it's in a mug. Okay, so we can't open that now. Only call out support trust and after your white mage is summoned. That way they all stand back. And even then, I always pulled them further and further and further back, but I don't know, they still got no range. Even my white mage, even a Pururu who's supposed to run away, she kept running closer in. But no, it's for some reason Aroha 2 seemed to survive it pretty well. She was always the last one standing, and she was like right behind the dude. Arciela, nah, never. If you were to call, let's say, Shantoto 2 before Kupipi or a Pururu, then she'll stand right on top of yeah. The Archangel. Well, I don't do the Archangel fights because I don't know. I probably should. I can, but again, not on the normal mode. It's just whiff. My case. I think this is where the marble nuggets were. Maybe not. Oxac? That can be it. They should be able to survive even very difficult since they're out of range. Probably just doing it wrong then. Which fights were you talking about again? The one that we were doing the past couple of days was the Leviathan Prime, using the merits for the Avatar gem. I forget what the key item was called, even though we bought it so many times. And yeah, it's like tried normal a few times in a row. And again, Cyndaquil, my tank, having no problem whatsoever tanking. She's not taking all that much damage. It's just everybody else falls to the ground. Probably just need rope players or real multi-boxers. It's a skill up. Actually, I don't even think Dent and some might have access to that. They might. Should check in that. I know they don't have the merits. Oh, that would take too long to farm. An hour tops. An hour to get 75 merits. This game still surprises me. Alright, we're out of that. Bar Era. We tried that with the Karuha Baruha. We're into the bar spells, and they all still died. But I should just try some more stuff. Or even... I wonder how well I could hold hate as a paladin subbing white mage. You would lose provoke for sure, but you still have access to flash and other stuff. Also, wind crystal plus aluminum ingot equals fusion bolt heads. Goldsmith 78. I think those were the two I did. That would be definitely a decent bridge. Yeah. I have to go farm some more marble nuggets, but that's not too bad. I was paladin subbing rune. Does the rune master buffs? I know they're really good for the tank, but do they have any effect whatsoever on the rest of the party?
If you're higher than level 50, yes.
Okay. But and there's no actual rune fencer trust in BCs that I know of that.
Choo-choo.
Well, that one's the tank. That's what I do. Except when Choo-choo's in the party, yeah. But yeah. But would Choo-choo actually be a decent tank for the But yeah, I believe / rune does not, but I wanted to survive. Choo-choo is a rune. Probably subbing. What is Choo-choo sub then? Is it paladin?
Warrior.
So rune fencer in itself gets flash? That's kind of awesome.
Yep.
Huh.
Choo-choo can hold hate pretty well.
Yeah, I remember that. So I had Choo-choo.
Dislike damage pretty well too.
That's what we should do. We should just level rune fencer to 99, and then go slap the hell out of a Leviathan a couple dozen times on very difficult. You'd be like, this is so easy. Why don't we do it before? But nah, I like to do things difficult, and it's just getting later. The missus wants me to log out so that I can plug the phone into the. I showed this off last night. The virtual goggles thingy that came with the phone. Gear VR, I think is what they call it. It's just goggles. Check your phone in there and swim with the fishies. Actually, I might do that tonight. Swim with the fishies. I'm actually lying in bed, looking up at the top of the cage. Look down towards your feet. But since you'd be lying down, kind of like looking forward. It's weird. Especially when you take them off. It's like everything is like redshift all of a sudden because all you've been seeing is blue for the past 10 minutes. Yeah, pretty neat. Graphics aren't that great, but it's FF11. I get used to that too. But I want to see being able to play this game on the phone in a VR type setting. That would be neat. Someone should do that. Anyways, it's Friday. I'll be back on later after work. I'll think of something fun to do. It's Friday night. Maybe we'll finally get Song Rank 10 on Sandy. No. We'll think of something else. Y'all be good. You know what be good means. Have fun. No, stay safe. That's right. It's on the link show message. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. Catch you next time. Bye.